God damn. That's sad, man. 15. Yo, what's wrong with people, man? Where this at, Dez? Where this happen at? Damn, that's sad, man. Damn, man. These people, man. Chicago? God damn, just now? Is it match or it's some street guys or a lone shooter that shot up everybody like that? What happened? Damn, that's crazy. Highland Park. Yeah, they getting it busting down there. Damn. D Supreme. Oh, white. Wow. D Supreme. Des. Raymond. What up, Elder? Everything good? Oh, you're on mute right now. All right. Hearn, what up, Hearn? Cook. Uh, Kadeem, what up, Kadeem? Gregory Brown, what up, bro? Rusty. Sir Donald. Dow
You
Pitt.
got her what? Okay, good. She in the room back there.
Happy 4th, bro. Tribe. Mr. 221. Eric Kwan.
Hey, you get a chance, bring some ice and some water in there for me. Appreciate you. She just walked back there, y'all.
Yeah, what up,
Salute,
bro?
Kareem, panel. Salute.
Yeah, what you feel about this Kyrie Irving stuff, man? You think how
I
you
get where
think
you're
it's
coming from.
done? You think it's done right now?
Could be. I don't though. From everything I'm hearing, I hear the Lakers are playing a little hardball. They know that what's the name is desperate to move Kyrie, and they're trying to get a haul like they normally would for Kyrie, and the Lakers ain't buying it. So they're holding out, and you know the Lakers. I think this is my opinion. This is my opinion. They pissed that the league is trying to play them and treat them like second class citizens in the league. You know what I mean? With all them crazy trades and offers and stuff they had last year. So I think the Lakers are like, bump that. If it ain't beneficial for us, we ain't doing the deals. I don't care who it is, who wants it. We just not. You're not going to get a deal where we look at and say you taking advantage of us. We're not taking a guy that's not guaranteed to stay. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you to re-sign Kyrie, that's totally different. But you didn't. He's on a 1-year deal. What if Kyrie get a burr up his butt and decide I don't want to be in LA? And we done gave up THT and 2 first-round picks for him. For who would do that? Think about it. What team would do that for a guy that's got 1 year left on his contract? The volatility that comes with Kyrie Irving. Now we know he's gonna be on his best behavior in LA, but you ain't going off of that. You got to go off facts in his history. So I'm actually not mad at the Lakers for doing this. Now the Charlotte thing done really died for the simple fact of what Miles Bridges done did. They need wings now. They can't re-sign him. I don't know if they want to move Gordon Hayward at that time. So the only deal that would really be on the table for them would be the what's his name? The Rozier, which means you got to give up picks because Rozier is young enough and done enough to where you got to give up. He's first round draft. You got to give up picks for him. But I think, you know what? I got nothing, no kickback from Indiana once the Lakers put out that they had a backup deal. You heard nothing back from Indiana. That means that's on the table. And honestly, if I got to give up 2 first-round picks, I'd rather give it up for Miles and old boy. Now the thing with Miles, is y'all gonna have to have a number, because remember, he's the guy that's on the last year of the deal. So before you do that trade, the extension is gonna have to already be worked out. The extension is gonna have to be worked out. I'm with the Lakers. I'm not giving up picks for 1 year rentals. You can forget it. I don't care who you are. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I would rather keep Russ than give up those 2 picks or any of those picks for 1 year rentals. Because I promise you, in the NBA, a guy could tell me all day, I'm gonna resign. Don't mean nothing, because your life
told
can
Boston
change.
that too. He told Boston that.
I know this. He told Boston that, bro. Again, anything can change. So until I have some guarantees, you're not getting that. So I'm with the now. One, I would take the chance, but both picks, not happening. Resign Kyrie so that when he comes over here, he's on a 3 or 4 year deal. You see what I'm saying? Resign him. Now, I don't think the Lakers even really want to re-sign him, because I don't think they want to be committed to Kyrie like that until LeBron is committed. I don't think they want to re-sign Kyrie until LeBron signs in. You see what I'm saying?
I think they know LeBron to be all in, but the thing is, nobody can really. I don't think nobody 100% confident of with Kyrie, because Kyrie, he any given minute, they said 1 week he could be the friendliest person in the world. The next week he don't speak to nobody. They said it's weird. And then I told you, my guy told me this. I think I spoke on this like a week or 2 ago, where when he do get traded, they said it's not. People think it's just about him getting. They said it don't have nothing to do with the COVID. There's a lot of stuff went behind the scenes we have no idea of. Lot of stuff. They say he was gone. I know he did this in Cleveland and he did this in Boston, and he comes with he don't rock with nobody. Like, and that bill, nobody want to deal. Like he said, bipolar disorder. It do rubs people the wrong way. If I'm this way with you 1 minute, elder, then next minute you like, God damn. And they say he's like that.
Hey, people understood, like when Kobe first came, he was that way. Now, mind you, he's underage with a bunch of grown men. He can't even go to the places that these men are going. Didn't want to go. But when Kobe took over leadership of the Lakers, when Shaq was gone, everything started shifting with Kobe. He started spending more time with his teammates. He started doing stuff like that. You can't be a leader and isolate yourself from the people. You can't do it. And Kyrie's an introverted kind of guy like that. And that's why I think it rubbed people the wrong way. And then, here's I'm a leader. When I come tell you to do something that's crazy or out the way, you want me to just like holding private practices. Remember he was doing that stuff. They said that came out public, that after practice he would say, well, you need to stay, and we got another hour work to do. You see what I'm saying? That go a long way when me and you whining and dining and we talking and our families know each other. You see what I'm saying? That level of respect is there. But see, in this scenario, you ain't got to worry about that, because Kyrie coming in knowing he ain't got to do that role, just like he did in Cleveland. You don't have to do that role. That's LeBron and that's AD's job. You just come in and ball out. So we know it's a better situation for him, but he's so volatile, you still don't know. And the same with LeBron. You don't know what LeBron's major plans is. So until the Lakers are like, look, we're not capitulating. Until you comply, we're not finna do that. So I tell you this, let LeBron, because I guarantee the Lakers are saying this. LeBron, we need you to sign. And we're going to take Kyrie. We need you to sign and say you staying on longer. That's what we need. We need you to sign saying you're going to stay on longer. We have no interest in Kyrie if you're not going to be here. Kyrie's a great player, but we know the relationship you got and the leadership you have. We need you and Kyrie. We need you here for Kyrie. So we need to see you sign a 2-year extension. You sign a 2-year extension. We know it's only 1 more year, but that's going to guarantee us 2 years with Kyrie. Hopefully. You see what I'm saying? And then we have a year where we can really get to know Kyrie and really build with Kyrie and see what his mind is at. Now, I believe he's going to be totally different again because of the relationship and the respect and honor he has for Kobe. I do believe that. But there's no guarantees, and I'm not giving up those picks without guarantees.
Let me say something real quick, right? I tell you, man, my guy, my homie, we talked earlier.
Yeah.
And it's funny you said this. He said the Zach's, because he said we talked about, whatever, congratulating me. But he said the exact same thing. He said, anybody sit there and tell you they know Kyrie gonna be doing this or that, he said they lying. He said, no, that's something you don't know. That is a question mark, and that's what the Lakers know that, and Brooklyn know that. So Brooklyn, that's where the leverage come from, because Brooklyn know in reality, the Lakers can't say, okay, everybody say, oh, Kyrie, he ain't gonna do that to Lakers. We may feel that, but nobody wouldn't bet their money like that. You might put their life on the line.
And that's crazy.
He said, if anybody say, oh, Kyrie, he gonna be straight with the Lakers, they said, Kyrie just a different person, man. He's different.
Yeah,
he is. That's what it is.
And if I'm the Lakers, what I want is the same commitment. I'm telling Kyrie, because remember, Kyrie offered the short-term deal. He just wanted it at the max. I don't have a problem maxing Kyrie. I don't. Me personally, I don't have a problem maxing Kyrie. I do want on the short term though. So what I'm saying to both of them guys right now, LeBron, I need you to sign your 2-year extension, and I want a 2-year extension from you, Kyrie, and I want to extend both of them 2 years. That second year is the player option. We don't have to have a long-term commitment, but we got to have a commitment. You see what I'm saying? I want at least 2 years of these dudes together, minimum, before I make this deal. If I can't get that guaranteed, I'm not doing the deal. I go pull the trigger and get Buddy Hield, and I go pull the trigger and try to work a deal with Miles Turner. Because here's the thing. Take this out. What you think gonna happen if the Lakers pull out of the Kyrie deal? It's not gonna make other teams want Kyrie. They still don't want him. You literally are gonna put the Nets in a position where they probably gonna have to buy him out. You can't have him in the locker room. You're not gonna do the John Wall thing. You see what I'm saying? They may have to stretch him. I heard there was options that they may think of stretching this dude. But at the end of the day, you cannot have him around your team.
You can't.
So the Lakers may be able to play hardball, get Miles Turner and old boy, and then still get Kyrie to come sign once he get released.
Yeah.
Because there ain't no other team is gonna take. They're not giving up nothing for Kyrie. Only way teams are interested in Kyrie, like Dallas, they have mild interest. Guess what? Dallas saying the only way you're really interested is if you release him and then he's on a minimum deal or something like that. Then we'll look at Kyrie. We'll give him the taxpayer exemption or something of that magnitude.
Because they don't really have to be honest. They're gonna have to put together a couple contracts to go to. They don't have. It's not like they could just sign them or throw them into exception. Here's another. Move some contracts and trade some players, and then Brooklyn want the players. Dallas got a lot of players that's on contract. Dallas don't got nobody. I don't think that Brooklyn want to go past next year. Brooklyn really wants to have like a clean. They want picks. Russ works for Brooklyn because he ends at the end of the year and his contract expires. Brooklyn wouldn't want nobody like, let's say for instance, they wouldn't want no Tim Hardaway and somebody else because now they holding their books up. You doing all that and you holding their books up.
The Indiana deal is a great deal for the Lakers because Indiana has cap space.
Yeah.
So they're going to be willing to eat. When you got old boys making 17 and another one making 23, that's only 40 mil.
Yeah.
So you're talking about they eating the 7 mil. That's worth a draft pick, y'all. And then the players are worth the other draft pick. So you give both those draft picks up for that deal to save you $7 million in tax savings. Now that $7 million that come off, it's going to save you like $21 million. You telling me a first round pick is not worth 21 mil?
To Jeanie Buss, do.
It's to anybody in business. I'll do that. So the Lakers have great motivation to go the Indiana route anyway, because I honestly believe if they do go that route, I think we still gonna get Kyrie. He's made it clear that's where he wants to be. You cannot, with everything that's been done already, there's no way you can have Kyrie on that team. And you can't package him with Ben Simmons. You can't package him with Kevin Durant. No one's just going to take on $37 million. And Kyrie, they're not for 1 year? For what?
My holy king, yeah, Dallas got picks. But the point I'm making is they still have to give up players with the picks.
You got to match the salaries, bro.
You got to match the salaries. Them having picks, they can't just trade Kyrie for picks.
Dallas, the only way The only way that can go down is if a team has salary cap space. See, Indiana and San Antonio are the only two teams that I think about that's left with salary cap space. Indiana got like 31 million in salary cap space now, and they're trying to get more. So bringing on Russ, yeah, you eat 7 now, but you get a pick for eating it. Then next year you get 47 back. So they good. Indiana good with this deal. I'm telling you, Indiana would love to do this deal. Why you think they holding out? With all that cap space and all these players, anybody could have done the deal with Indiana already. They would rather do the deal with the Lakers. Believe you me. So they hoping that the Kyrie deal don't go down. I'm telling you, if I'm the Lakers, I put a deadline on it. I tell LeBron, if you're not, I tell LeBron privately, if you ain't signed by this date, we're not doing the Kyrie deal, LeBron.
Until August, though.
August really? 4th.
Yeah.
That's right.
He can't do it.
That's right.
Deadline need to go to Brooklyn. I tell the deadline to Brooklyn, I'd be like, yo, it got to be this date.
This is the deal that we want. This is the only deal we're interested in. If y'all do it by this date, we good. If not, we're moving on to the Indiana deal.
And I tell Indiana, yo, we got a date, because
like me, that date's tomorrow. Date's the 5th. The 5th. The 5th, the day the 4th. That date's the 5th. If I don't hear from you by 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, because I want time to work. See, I'm on the West Coast in LA. 5 o'clock, that's 2 o'clock. If I don't hear by then, I'm getting on the phone with Indiana. And I'm going to go ahead and close that deal with Indiana. And then y'all do what y'all going to do with Kyrie. Do what y'all going to do. Yep. Do it. Now we keep THT. We keep none. We still got, we loaded. Now we can package a couple of these guys and go get us a wing if we need to.
And the deadline good because you still got guys like TJ Warren out there. You still got players.
Yeah, I hear he's trying to go to Golden State, though.
Yeah, but he ain't there yet. You know how that shit is.
Yeah.
Going there and being there. We've been around NBA too long. We seen players say, like you said, players say one thing and do another. We seen that happen a lot of times. We seen players agree to a team and then take his thing back and sign with other teams.
Hey, what I heard too, the Lakers could do this type of deal with Indiana. They could do the type of deal where Indiana just eat the salary. The majority of it, that 31 mil, send us back a $16 million player. And then that puts the Lakers below the what's the name? And then if they go below, now instead of the taxpayers minimum, they have the mid-level. So they will move old boy right in that slot, but that would open up another $4 million, $5 million that they can use.
No, a mid-level for $10 million.
No. You won't get both. Remember, you're not the taxpayer anymore.
Oh yeah,
so you would have to take him off the taxpayer and give it, because remember, you could break the mid-level up. So you move old boy into that, and then you'd have $5 million there. Plus, there's another exemption that's like worth almost $4 million.
$4 million.
The mini mid-level, the biannual, they will qualify for that. So they're like, we can dump him with a pick, get these 2 exemptions, and then add 2 players, one with that 4, one with that. Now, beforehand, put like that will get us Thomas Bryant. Watch that. We would put him in that $4 million slot. That's the money that he wants. You can do a 2-year deal. Now you can get Thomas Bryant because he really just wants more. He wants to play, but he wants more than he thinks he's better than a mid-level deal. He thinks he's better than a minimum deal. He thinks he's better than a vet minimum. So now you can get Thomas Bryant in one of those slots, and then somebody else is out there waiting to get a little bit more money.
What's his name? TJ Warren.
Yeah. See, William Butler. Hey, William Butler. Appreciate
William
the cash
Butler.
app.
I'm sorry.
Salute. Let's read the question. It says, this how you send a question up here, man. You want it read? Go ahead and hit the cash app and we'll read the question. It says, so do you think the Kyrie deal gets done or not? I don't know. Trades are so volatile, man. So many different variables can move a trade. I don't know if it gets done. That's why I was giving you that scenario, Indiana. Because Indiana didn't kick back, because you know how it is, Kareem. If you put some info out that a team don't like, they're going to say something about it. They're going to be like, no, Miles Turner's not available. They're going to make a comment. They're going to say something. They're not going to let you put out false information about them. So the Lakers put that out. I saw no kickback from Indiana. That means that deal is on the table. And that means Indiana wants that. You see what I'm saying?
It helps Indiana every which way.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if the Kyrie deal is going to get done, y'all. I know what they want is some security. Now with LeBron, this is the thing about LeBron. LeBron don't want to be in a position, where he's promised somebody something verbally and he ain't, and he doesn't do it, and they can come back later and say, hey, well, LeBron told us this is why we did this. Because that's what the Lakers gonna do, y'all. Well, we got the commitment from LeBron that in August when he can sign, he's gonna resign. That's not tampering. That's not, you know what I'm saying? He's not gonna get in no trouble for that. But the Lakers want that. They ain't been able to say that because LeBron hadn't told them. So they could go to LeBron and be like, look, without your commitment, now your verbal means everything to us, LeBron. If you say it, you're a man of integrity, we know you're going to do it. So are you signing with us if we do the Kyrie deal? Is that what it takes for us to get you to resign? If he is non-committal and he ain't saying nothing, I move with Indiana. That's what I would do. And take the chance that I'm still going to get Kyrie. Because Kyrie is not going to play for the Nets, y'all. That's not going to happen. I guarantee that. And I don't see no other team say, oh, the Lakers is out the mix. Well, we'll go here. People forget Kyrie got his money. He's already got his money guaranteed. He's already got his money guaranteed, y'all. So Kyrie is good on the money side. Where he plays next year, this is what Kyrie's group is telling all these other teams. You can trade for me. I'm just a one-year rental. That's what he's telling everybody. Who wants Kyrie on a one-year rental? How motivated is Kyrie going to be to play for your team in Toronto or Dallas or Cleveland or wherever else it is?
And then not only that, if things don't go well while he there for that 1 year, it could be hell. It can be hell
for your organization.
That thing don't go right, and it can go bad real quick.
Kyrie has already made it clear he's forcing his way to the Lakers. So it would be best for the Nets to comply and get the deal done so they can get rid of their headache. And the Lakers know that the Nets are just as desperate. They're acting like they don't owe. And see, look what the media doing. Oh, they don't owe Kyrie no favors. I wouldn't do nothing. I let him sit and rot. Look how that worked out for Houston. Look how that worked out for Houston. Letting John Wall sit and rot. Look how that worked out for him. And John Wall didn't lose a dime, y'all. He got bought out this year, but the Clippers paid him back the money that he got bought out. Guys will get bought out, but they're not giving up money, y'all. They want to make sure they get that money back. So when you see a guy take $10 million, guess what? I already know the next team he's going to is going to pay him $10 million. These guys ain't giving up no bread. Every now and then you'll get a few guys that just want to play. They load it and they'll say, cool, I'll give them a little bit to go play. Blake Griffin guys, kind of like that. But Blake Griffin been on the max deal his whole career and made $350 million.
And not only that, when he did it, he had 2 years left on his deal.
There you go. There you go. He had 2 years left, not one. Kyrie ain't got to give up nothing. He's guaranteed his money now. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. So Brooklyn could play themselves and get nothing for Kyrie. Absolutely nothing. So if I could give up, now see, I understand Brooklyn not wanting to give up, oh boy, in the deal. That makes sense. I understand that. But Steph Curry. But if the Lakers put on the table that we'll do Russ and 2 picks for Steph, they better take that deal. If they put up Russ and both those picks for Kyrie and Seth, they better. If that's all the Lakers are offering, you better take that.
And the reason why Brooklyn should take it, for one, once they trade KD and Kyrie, they're not going to be title contenders. 2, Steph Curry going to be a free agent. So now you come to a point where, do you want to pay him where he, because he's going to put up numbers on that team, because they're not going to be in a winning situation. Do you want to give him that money? So now, do you void everything? Because it's not like y'all championship team.
Oh, I didn't see the Cash App, Randy. That's why I didn't read that. I didn't even read it, whatever the question was. My thoughts on that's your manager right there, right?
What is that?
I think somebody sent the question, but it wasn't in the Cash App, so I didn't pay much attention to it. But he's saying, what's my thoughts on Jeannie's tweet out last night? I think Jeannie just venting. She missed Kobe, like she said. She wished teams had the team mentality. See, a lot of people, like I heard Shannon Sharp sell out punk butt today, talk about how Kobe ain't perfect and Kobe tried to lead the Lakers and he tried to demand a trade. People don't understand that was best for the Lakers. Kobe was like, y'all not living to the Lakers standard. You happy because I done won you chips. Me and Shaq won you chips. Y'all done collected all this money, and now you're not even putting out a decent product. So if it takes me having to threaten y'all to me leaving because I'm your cash cow to get you to put a decent product on the floor, I'll do it. Everybody knew Kobe really did. People that know Kobe, he didn't want to go to Chicago or the Clippers and all these threats. He wanted the Lakers to put a competitive team out there.
Because if you look at it,
hold on. Hey, Kareem. They wasted a lot of Kobe's good years. Let's just keep it real. They wasted Kobe's prime.
They was content. They were still making money. If you look at the roster, the minute Shaq left, and look at the roster up into the Gasol trade, they was never aggressive. They was making good money. They paying guys like Smush Parker the minimum, Brian Cook, and Kareem Rush, Sasha Vucic. They paying them guys next to nothing. And they still was selling out, making buku money. They was profiting crazy. They didn't have to have no big salary. You know what I mean? And they was losing. It was then the bad part about it, they was losing. It's not like they was rebuilding where they're getting young players. They just look at the roster from
Kobe was dragging them scrubs, and I don't like calling NBA players scrubs, but he was dragging that horrible team to playoffs, and they were getting paid, and they didn't care. And Kobe had to force them with the power he had, and the only power he had was free agency. If he didn't threaten to go to Chicago, we'd have never got Paul Gasol. But then look what happened. The day you give him talent, he goes to 3 straight championships in a row. 3 straight. So the money you spending, you getting back. You just getting greedy at those points where you want more profit. That's all you're doing. You getting greedy at those points. And Kobe wouldn't let you. So to sit there and say that was a flaw, Kobe, that he wanted to leave, you don't understand Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
He forced. Shannon Sharp killed me, LeBron lover. He forced the Lakers. He forced them to put a competitive team out there so they can win championships, to enhance the legacy of the Lakers, because those 2 championship banners is hanging in crypto right now. They Staples Center banners, but they're hanging in crypto right now. So again, that's what Jeanie was talking about. She missed a guy that was 100% dedicated to the game and dedicated to team. It was never about Kobe Bryant. He was thinking about the team when he said trade me to Chicago. Because if you're not going to compete and you're not going to do championships, I'd rather not be here. It wasn't the best thing for Kobe because he could have went to Chicago anytime he wanted. He could have played, if he really wanted to go to Chicago, he could have played his contract out like LeBron do and just leave and go where he want to go.
Yeah.
But he used the power that he had at that time to influence them to be competitive and to win championships. And it worked.
And then he said it. Afterwards, he didn't say exactly that, but he said he couldn't picture himself leaving the Lakers.
Kobe's a Laker.
He said, I can't picture myself leaving this.
And I agree with her. He is the great, and I love Magic Johnson is my favorite player of all time, y'all. I like Magic more than Kobe, y'all. But Kobe Bryant is the greatest Laker of all time, without question. He is the greatest Laker, not Magic. Kobe is. Now, don't get me wrong. I know Magic went to 9 championships, won 5 in 12 years, 13 years. Kobe Bryant is the epitome of a Laker. He is the face of Los Angeles.
And like you said, they wasted a lot of his time because they didn't. I remember those days like yesterday. They wasn't even going hard trying to get players.
I used to be so mad, bro. I used to be like, how are y'all doing this? You greedy jokers. And because Kobe was so competitive, they were always in the games. They were always in the mix. They were always in the playoff hunt. You see what I'm saying? And the Lakers were satisfied. They were content with that. And I'm like, man, and all Kobe was saying is, get me some talent. I'm going to drag us to the chip. And he showed you that he did. And then after Gasol and them, when they got old and all that, what they do? Nothing.
Yeah,
Kobe last 4-5 years, man, it was, but here's the thing. Everybody shut up because they paid Kobe like he needed the money. Everybody, and then then they want to blame Kobe. Oh, he makes us so much they can't put a roster around him.
Yeah.
You fool.
Yeah, when she gave him that $50 million. When she gave him that $50 million.
That was for Kobe's loyalty. That was for Kobe. That still was only $25 million a year, y'all. That was a 2-year, $50 million deal. He was only making $25 million a year.
Yeah, she said
I
that.
know the money wasn't the same back then as it is today, but still, the Lakers had plenty of money to put a competitive team around Kobe. Even in the end, they just realized that because of his injury, they didn't think Kobe could lead those guys. They
But
didn't
that
think
ain't
it.
the worst mistake the Lakers made, and I don't see why they did that. It's like y'all did too much when they got Steve. Steve Nash was old, breaking down. He used to sit on every game on the bench like this. They gave up 2 first-round picks, and they did that on 4th of July. And they could have just re-signed Amon Shump. I mean,
I was so mad.
Questions back because the guy was broken down. Steve Nash at every game, he was 39 at the time.
Here's the key. I don't think he was that old, but here's the thing. I thought it was like a little less. But here's the key. There's a reason Phoenix is not bringing him back. There's a reason Phoenix ain't, where he should have been honored, where he led them teams with some of the best seasons they ever had and MVPs and all that. There's a reason that they didn't pay him. So for you coming in with this nostalgia, that was just a horrible, horrible move. And bringing in Dwight, knowing that his back was still messed up, was a horrible, horrible move. But again, we had got flaked and played on the what's-the-name deal, so it was like the best option that the Lakers thought they had. Again, a lot of bad managerial decision moves. When Pops died, when Dr. Buss died, he was 39. Okay, that's crazy. When Dr. Buss died,
that's what I'm saying.
It was horrible.
It gave 2 first-round picks. Like
that's crazy.
That didn't make no sense.
Yeah. Does anybody remember what those picks turned into?
It turned to Lonzo Ball and Brandon Ingram. What happened was the Lakers.
No. The Lakers didn't get 2 first-round picks, did we?
Nah.
We gave them 2 first-round picks.
No, we gave them the first 2, but they protected and it bounced back to the Lakers. We gave them.
So we end up keeping the picks.
It helped us because the first year was top 5 protected. We got Brandon Ingram. The next year, it was top 3 protected. We got Lonzo Ball. So
okay. So they never got the picks. They got them in second-round picks.
It converted to to 2 seconds. Because how it works is, because I always want to explain that to people also. How it works when people put protection on the picks. That's why some teams don't like protection. But when you put protections on a pick, the protection's there for a couple years, and then it converts to a second-round pick.
2 second rounds, yeah.
Yeah. Because some people
second equals a first.
They never, and I always want to. I'm glad we're talking about this because I always want me and you come up here and talk about it because somebody asked that before. They were saying about protections, and I was saying teams don't like protections, but you understand you have to put protections on it because sometimes because protections you get a multiple, you get your chance. If you don't get it this year, you might get it next year. Then it keep going year for year for like 3 years, and then it turns out to be second-round picks.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying with Brooklyn. Here it is now. Kyrie's 30, right? He's 30. So I'm thinking I'm going to extend him a 4-year or a 5-year extension. So that's going to put him at 37, hopefully ending his career with the Lakers, right? When you do the math, that gets him up. That 2017, if I'm giving you that one, 2020, I'm not 17, 2027, I got to have that protected now because I'm not guaranteed to keep Kyrie. So what's my team going to look like if he comes and I use that max slot for him and then he decides to bolt after 2 years? You see what I'm saying? Now, if I got a guy locked in, say I get KD, that's 4 years, right? 2027, we still going to be having KD. That's going to be his last year. I ain't got to protect that pick because I still got KD with me. You see what I'm saying? That's how you go to the protections and all that stuff. So if we get in Kyrie, I want protections on them damn picks. Any pick we give them, I want protections on them. I do. Because we ain't guaranteed to have Kyrie then. No way. And I'm at least going to do like they did. I'm gonna get that thing at least, because again, you giving that pick with the expectation. You still have to put that pick, you have to project where you think that pick's going to be. And if you say, well, this team going to be this, blah, 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 we project that to be here. It's got to have a money slot. So certain picks, like if we take Kyrie now and then we give you a 2024 pick, and we know we're going to have LeBron, Kyrie, and AD guaranteed on that team, that pick's going to fall between 25 and 30. because they're gonna think you're gonna be a contender for a championship. So it gets a dollar amount about $2.5 million. That's how they do it. You see what I'm saying? That's how they do it. So with Kyrie, I want protections, bro. I'm at least top 10. I want a top 10 protection. You if it's back of the lottery, you can have it, because that means think about it right now. If it's back of the lottery, that means that we were a playoff team still. You know what I'm saying? The way this thing worked today, we on the, what they call that, not the bubble, but the play-in, all that. We one of them teams, so we still there to compete. But top 10, I'm protecting that. Top 10, I'm protecting. You may talk me in the top 8, but again, if he ain't re-signing, I'm not doing that, because I'm looking to pair Kyrie with AD. After LeBron gone in 2 years, who I got left? Kyrie and AD. I got to believe that that's going to work, which I do. You know, drop LeBron's salary, now I can get another max player in there. I can get another guy in there, another wing to fill that in. So, yeah, man. To get the likes up, subscribe if you're new. Free agency news and trades will be broken down on here. Thank you, Brother Randy, for putting that up there. That's what we do. That's what we do. But my people, the folk I talk to, it ain't a done deal, bro. It's not 100%. They want it. Don't get me wrong. I think they all know that if the Lakers get Kyrie, that LeBron will sign. But you can't guarantee that. You don't know what's going on in LeBron's mind or what he got going on with his plans. You don't know. And his history shows you what? That he plays out his contracts. I would definitely be trying to get some level of commitment verbally from LeBron James. Yeah, verbally. Yeah, breaking news. The Nets sent Kyrie himself to the...
One thing I know, if that would have happened, you'd have seen three other people with that post the same thing.
Yeah. I don't know that name. Do you remember that name in there?
No.
So, yeah, that's probably fake news. I haven't got no updates.
Nah, believe me.
Nothing like that.
Believe me, when that happened,
it's going to go crazy.
That we'd have had 3 or 4 people report the same thing. But it's going to, my opinion is this. I think it's going to go down today. I feel it. I really feel that it's going to go down. So. You know, we all got, everybody have their own, you know, thought processes, but I think it's going to go down today. I just feel that, it just feel that way. Like, you know, I just have that feeling it's going to go down today. You know, so that's what I think. I think it'll go down today because Jeanie tweet, this was like, this kind of seemed random. I think the tweet maybe like, you know, it just a lot of stuff that seemed a little airy. It seemed like something Ibaka re-signed today with Milwaukee.
I don't think he had any other options.
No, but I just think something else. I don't know if we're gonna be on air. May coming this evening. We are shaking. I may be somewhere, and I mean, y'all may see me at a cookout somewhere, going live. Believe me, I'm when it happened. If it don't happen while we on here, I'm putting that drain up ASAP.
I get it. Yeah, we just, it's a regular day for us. We getting after. We got little small things we doing, garden work, stuff like that, fixing on some things here and there. We ain't got much great going on. We're gonna get working on some soffit work here over at our multi-purpose building we built here a little bit ago, later in the week. Most of everything closed today anyways, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Most of everything closed. So we get some supplies and materials and get to working. But, you know, hopefully it do go down today, because this is probably won't be one of my more freer days and I'm going to be available. You know what I'm saying? So I hope it do go down today. It'd be great to go down today. And then that gives them a ton to talk about tomorrow morning. So I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if there's something in the works anywhere. KD, any of that, it would get announced today. I can tell you this: the N.B.A. is not off today. Them boogers is talking, y'all. Don't think they sitting around enjoying their holiday. Them boogers is working deals right now. Because if you saying, hey, you know what, let's just convene here, somebody else gonna come in and get that deal done. Somebody else will come in and get a deal done.
Or like you said, it could have been damn near done, and it probably just want to be announced today. But
Fan Festo. Salute. Appreciate the compliment, man.
Appreciate that, bro.
Appreciate you, Fan Festo.
And, and the crazy part about it is, I also want to speak on this because I want you to shed light on this too. But I see a lot of people saying, "Oh, Brooklyn not going to do it. They have to do KD first." No, they don't. They don't have to.
I don't know where that's coming
don't
from.
have nothing, especially on a deal like Russ. How do KD deal got anything to do with it? It's not. They're talking, because of salaries. They don't know their salary. If they match it, let's say they match Seth Curry with Russ. I mean with Kyrie. That's only maybe $2 million difference. It's not going to have anything to do with no KD trade.
Nope.
They don't have the people. They have to see what they're going to get for KD before they do anything with Kyrie. That's why I said you can't listen to them guys on TV because one thing don't have nothing to do, especially a Russ type trade. It don't, because the salaries, it be what it is. For anything, they be getting extra picks.
Yep. And what people don't realize, there are crazy offers right now, I guarantee it, sitting on Brooklyn's desk, where teams are offering up their superstar. Now, they can't make that cannot get out publicly because you can't afford for your superstar to be upset if the deal don't go down. But there are probably deals sitting on their desk right now where their main player, their superstar, may be the main piece in there that's trying to work it to get the KD deal done. And then the thing is, you got to think from every aspect. Like, man, are they friends? Would they be cool? Would they accept? People don't understand. Nobody wants to give up $44 million of assets and then take back a guy that's disgruntled. And people say, well, you're on a 4-year deal, it don't matter. Yeah. You get to a point where you do these type of deals, you realize he still has all the power because no deal is going to go down unless he says, I agree.
He wants you to answer this.
All right. He should have sent that through the Cash App then.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you get questions answered, man. Y'all need to be showing some love. Send the question through the Cash App. You can send $1, $2, $5 like the brother did. Send the question through the Cash App. Kareem for months been answering all this stuff for free. Send it to the Cash App. You want some questions answered. Put something else up on the screen. Yeah. Appreciate you though.
Boy Elder in the building.
It's just proper, bro. We gotta get things in order.
He ain't answering nothing.
If it don't show, like the Cash App showed up, they're supporting you, Kareem, I'm gonna answer anything then. I want you to support it. And you go to any of these other channels, that's what they do. You go to Lakers, you go to Laker Nation. You think Trevor Lane gonna answer a question unless he see it lit up in green or purple or some level of Cash App, man? That ain't what they do, man.
Or come to me and I announce it to them.
Yeah, I mean, there'll be some that we get to because you know what I'm saying, but just show a little honor, a little respect to the brother. He's putting in the work. It's midday. He could be hanging out with his family right now. So you got the note section there. Send it through the Cash App. We see the Cash App pop up there. We'll answer that question. You know? Now, there may be statements that people make that we think is valid. We may read that over the thing. Because I think we just did that with the one brother. He had a nice, valid statement. And then the one about the Jeanie Buss, that came from Randy. We'll read anything Randy want to put up there.
Yeah,
you
Randy,
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Randy got free reign. He the manager. He do what he want. We following his lead. So, but no, I say it's just respectable, man. It's just respectable. And then for months, that's what you've been doing. You just been answering everybody's question, everybody question. Man, show some love. I mean, it's gonna kill you to send $1. It's gonna kill you, right? At least you get your question answered then. Oh, it ain't that important. Well, cool. Don't support then. We fine. We'll keep talking. We'll keep giving you what we got. All right? We'll keep giving you what we got.
Dario Velasquez, thank you for the super chat.
Yeah.
Thanks for the super chat. But what we talk about? Yeah, so damn, I lost the train of thought. We talk about you're right, because like the Russ thing is like it had to happen.
You were talking about KD having to go first. That's what you were talking.
No. He asked that question. What you said about, you made a good point because you said about the superstar. You said it got to be quiet.
Yeah.
You said things have to be quiet because, like you said, Brooklyn have deals on the table for superstars, but you don't want that information to get out, which is true. And that's the same thing with Russ. Buy out is like, can Russ come back to the Lakers? Wise, that thing is out there. Then it's out there that they're saying LeBron is one, even though it could be a rumor, but they're saying LeBron pushing for that Kyrie thing.
Now, let's say something like this. I give them like an example. This is a hypothetical, y'all. But let's just say Portland said, man, we tired of this back and forth, and Dame deserves a better opportunity. What if Dame is on the table right now? You need Dame knowing that, though? You see what I'm saying? You don't want the embarrassment and all that. But if KD comfortable coming with the pieces that we got around, you may move Dame, and he's going to be upset and mad for a minute. But he under contract. You just gave him one of the largest contract extensions ever. He'll get over it. And we'll just tell Dame at the end of the day, we're putting you in a position where we think is going to help you win more. This experiment has gone on too long. We want to wash our hands of it. And it don't have to be messy and ugly like Brooklyn. Let's keep it real. You think Brooklyn wanted this thing to end the way it's ending right now? This is embarrassing for your organization, man. You invested $1 billion in this thing in the last 3 years, and this is what you got to show for it? A superstar that's back broke, a superstar that don't want to be here no more, don't trust you, and a superstar that y'all are trying to throw up under the bus. And you wouldn't honor your commitment. People think that all this other stuff got this to this point. Well, Curry did this, Curry did. No, I'm going to tell you what got you to this point. You didn't honor Kyrie and pay him that money. And players don't like that. Well, KD shouldn't be loyal to him. Man, we loyal to the game. Kyrie got you, KD. No Kyrie, no KD. Don't forget that. What's that worth? Now, some say that ain't worth nothing. Okay, you the type of person I don't want to work for then. And why you think KD saying, get me out of here with 4 years left on this contract? People change. People shift, bro. And it's obvious Brooklyn done shifted. They're saying we don't like the control that the players have over this organization anymore. We'd rather wash our hands. It would be nice if you come to me and tell me that man to man. Then we can work this thing out amicably. But they didn't. They just made moves showing the players, we don't want you no more. Remember, y'all, when all this came out and everybody started speculating, well, if he goes, will KD want to be traded? Remember how all the people speculating? Nobody heard nothing from nobody. We didn't hear nothing from KD's side, Kyrie's side, Brooklyn side, nobody. The speculation came, and who was the first one to respond? You didn't hear nothing from KD. You didn't hear nothing from Kyrie. You heard from the Brooklyn Nets, and they said we willing to lose them both. How do you think KD's sitting at home feeling about that? Like, really? So if Kyrie go, before we even getting how I feel or anything, you're going to be willing to lose both of them? Well, you're going to lose both of us then. I'm out. I'm KD. Who are you? I'm the best. Think about this. This is KD. You know what he thinks? I am the best player in the game.
Yeah, he think that.
And this is how you finna treat me? When I ain't done nothing but be loyal to you guys. I didn't even want to come here. I wanted to be a Knick. But my loyalty to Kyrie got y'all me. And he's a max player. The last year he played, he was a 50, 40, 90 guy. You know how rare that is, y'all? 50, 40, 90. 50% from the field, 40% from three, 90 from the free throw line. Averaged 27, almost 28 points a game. And was willing to play part of the games this year without compromising his standards. You told him to sit at home. Then you want to throw bull crap stats. Well, he's only played this many games in 3 years. How many games KD played in the 3 years he's been there? You ain't saying that about him? Because if I'm not mistaken, who's played more games? I think Kyrie played more games in 3 years than KD did, right?
Maybe because KD missed that whole first year.
He missed 82 the first year, and we still gave you $40 million to do it, bro. But now we want to turn. Now we want to flip. No, that's what blew this whole thing up. When they did not pay Kyrie, when they did not give him an extension. And then think about this too, y'all. Kyrie told him, we can do a short-term deal to protect you. We can do a 2-year deal to protect you. Well, that literally would have been a 1-year extension, y'all. Because if you do 2, the player option is on the 2nd year. That's what we're getting LeBron to sign. That would have been 2 years, this year and next year for Kyrie. That's it. And they wouldn't do that for him. So they literally just telling you, we don't want you. Then, you have permission to go out and see if you can get a sign and trade. Well, everybody know you're not going to get no damn sign and trade. Because the teams that are competing, they're already in the luxury tax, and they're not going to be able to take the hard cap. So a sign and trade was not an option. This is what I was trying to break down for Ticketing when I was on his channel that day. When they kept saying, no, he got to do that. No, the only viable option for Kyrie to come to LA is him to opt in. He has to stay in his current contract. Then we can trade it like a normal contract, like we did for Russell Westbrook. There is no sign and trade then.
1 second. Sean Family said 455 people watching. We got 154 likes. Something definitely wrong with that.
Yeah.
Can we get the likes to at least 200 before we
y'all
say
mad? Y'all mad at us today? What we do, man? What we do to y'all today, man? Y'all mad at us today?
Like Elder said, it is a holiday, and we in the mid-afternoon, 3:27, 3:30.
My brother, bless you, brother Mike.
Brother Mike from Tennessee, Clarkson, Tennessee. Appreciate it.
Yeah, bless you, Elder.
Before we get to 473 people here. We got 154 likes. Can we get to
Heard you loud and clear. Heard you too, my brother. Bless you. Appreciate the support. That should be loud, not lowered. You heard me loud and clear.
What number you say before we start? 2 what, Elder? We should at least be at 2 what?
Oh, we should be at 250 easy. We got 450 in here, and we can't
476.
Get half?
We got 476. And mind you, some people.
Well, hold on, what we got? What we got? A bunch of trolls from Bang Channel over here today or something? What we got? You seeing a bunch of? I ain't looking at the comments. Do we have a bunch of people loving on LeBron over here today? Is that what we got going on?
Well, we're talking good about Bron though.
Man, bump Bron and the horse he rode in here on. Now, how you feel about that? No, I'm playing. I'm messing with y'all. I'm messing with y'all.
He just joking.
Yeah, I'm playing with y'all. No, but hey, we do need Bron to commit. We need Bron to commit. You want Kyrie, you gotta commit, bro. Lakers will take your verbal. All you gotta do is have your agent saying, yeah, if you do that, there's a that he's going to do it. Because you can't get caught in the semantics of, well, I will, because now you legally. You see what I'm saying? But his agent knows how to word it to where the Lakers will know LeBron is going to stay. But even in that don't mean you take a bad deal for Kyrie. It don't. You don't take a bad deal. I personally, if I could do the THT for Harris and 1 pick, I'm not mad about that.
But Elder, how about this? If the Lakers got the leverage they say, Harris wouldn't be an option. I'm going strictly with Steph Curry. If they have the option people say they have.
Yeah, but you got to be fair. See, this is what I don't want. Don't be a hypocrite, Lakers. Don't be a hypocrite. You're pissed right now because of the way people played you. Why do you think people play you the way they played you, though? Don't act like it's not without merit. These teams are tired of you having all the advantages. Now, it's not their fault, but they're tired of you having all the advantages, and then you raking these teams in your in your trade, because you know, well, what other option do you have? Have some morals, have some scruples. Good, we at 300. Have some morals, have some scruples. Do some fair and honest trading. Let's just keep it real. Why are we trying to pillage Brooklyn and their demise? It's the same thing teams try to do with us to Russ. Oh, we're going to take Russ, we'll give us TST and 2 picks, and we'll do it. You see what I'm saying? Don't become what you despise. So I'm not tripping. Seth has a lot of value. And you know that when you do deals like this, they come, when you got to give up a superstar, these deals typically come with a salary dump. You got a salary dump when you got Anthony Davis. So this is what happens. But here's the key. The salary dump makes sense because this guy fits the bill. If you get Kyrie, you only have LeBron, Kyrie, and oh boy, for the next 2 years committed. What's his name? Harris. Because he only got 1 more year after this year too. So don't act like his 18, 19 million would be hard for you to move if you really don't want it. He's a stroker, a shooter. You expect him to have a great year with you. Get him healthy. I know he may not be ready to train. Get him healthy. And then you need him more towards the end than the beginning anyway. I think it's a good deal because it kills 2 birds with 1 stone. We need wings. He's a wing. We need guys that'll give effort on defense. He'll do that. We need guys that can shoot. He'll do that. I actually would rather take a wing than a guard back in this. We already got 1 guard. We already got 1 guard. Hey, Kareem, if you on mute.
Oh, I'm sorry, but my
Yeah,
thing
you
is
just
this: I will, like I always say, and I'm the thing. I'm always going. I will give the extra pick for Seth because I know playoff time, yo, and you need that. You need that guy. We might AD Bronner might not just can't make it. He might can just get you that win. One thing, Seth Curry, I watched him. He came big in these playoffs. Not just I seen him when he was in Portland. He came up big when he
I'm
played
not
against Golden
hey,
State. I
I'm not
seen him
Kareem.
come
I
big in
know, I
Dallas
agree.
when they played the
But
Clippers.
be willing to pay then.
No,
How
that's
are
what I
you
said.
gonna
I
tell
paid.
me, hold on,
I
how
give the
you gonna
second
tell
pick
how you gonna tell me you're gonna get Kyrie and Seth and not give up both them picks?
That's why I said I do both picks for Seth because I just think he's that good. I do both
Those
picks for
two
Seth.
dudes are worthy
I
of
like
those
Steph
picks.
Curry.
Kyrie by himself is worthy of both them picks. When you really think about it,
If
if you
you really
just go
think
from a
about
basketball standpoint,
it.
he
Yeah,
worth both them picks.
yeah.
The play now, this is the thing. I
I
don't
do
know if
Steph
that's
Curry.
an option. I don't know if the Lakers have offered that, and Brooklyn just is not giving an answer. But I know if the Lakers are playing hardball with those two picks like that, that you know what, you have become the thing that you hate. Because I know they don't want to give up him. Because you know what, they should be able to get picks for Kyrie, and they should be able to move old boy if they want to. If he don't want to stay there, you know what I mean, and they ain't gonna resign him, they should be able to move him for a player and a first round pick.
Because what I heard how the deal look is the Lakers it's one first round pick and Russ, Kyrie, and Joe Harris. But I'm hearing with the Lakers, I mean,
Kyrie and Curry.
no, Joe Harris with Brooklyn want to do. But I'm hearing the Lakers want Curry instead of Harris. But I didn't hear anything about the Lakers offering another pick.
Brooklyn don't want THT.
Nah, they just said it was just
See,
Harris and that.
now again, I understand that. I'm not doing that deal because the Lakers got to eat salary for
They
that,
just got
y'all.
to eat salary.
Why
That's
the
why
hell will we do that deal?
the Lakers be eating
If
like
if I'm
7 to 8 million dollars.
if Brooklyn's dealing with me like that, now I'm setting a hard line in the sand. I'm not playing these games with you, Brooklyn. We want your problem. You want our problem. Your problem benefit us. Our problem benefits you.
That's
We'll
the
do the Harris deal, but we're going to match the salary. So you'll have to take THT back, and we'll give you one pick. If they say no to that, I'm gonna tell them this is what I want.
the Lakers eating 7 million in salary because it works through
We're
trade
not doing
through
that.
trade machine. They can do it, but the Lakers getting hit with the
We're over the salary cap. We can do it. It just costs us more in luxury tax.
costs us more
That
in luxury tax.
7 mil gonna
It
cost us
says it on
14
here.
more million on top of that, y'all. So that's literally 21 million we got to take on top of his salary, on top
That's
of his
what
19 million.
Brooklyn want.
Yeah, Brooklyn can kiss a suck, bruh.
That's why the
This
Lakers
is why
want Seth Curry.
move on to the next deal, Lakers. Honestly, move on. If Brooklyn is trying to play hardball like we the desperate one, move on. Yeah, that's 36 million in luxury tax to take on Joe. And I understand you take on back, not when you over like that. And you got the problem. Your problem has to be solved. We already committed to keep ours and our picks and our players. The good thing is you could tell. I told all y'all the Lakers that old boy was not going to be on the roster beginning of the year. Did I not tell y'all that?
What?
That Russ was not going to be on the roster. The Lakers have already let you know. Even if this don't go down,
somebody that y'all got to bet, right?
Yeah, somebody, I don't know who it is, but we'll see if they honorable. I told them that there ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell that he gonna be on the roster.
I think it was. I don't want to say the wrong person. I'm not
sure.
sure.
Their name. When I see their name, I know who it is.
Was it
I'll be like that.
Turkey, right?
I think it is. Yeah, and I think it's somebody else too. It's somebody else too. Albuquerque, Turkey, and somebody else. But whatever. What I'm saying is we ain't gonna do no bad deal for us. You done lost your mind. The Lakers can do that deal with Indiana, and that's worthy of those picks. You telling me that 2 picks, they're not worthy of 2 picks to get Miles Turner and to get old boy and to eat up $7 million of our salary? So we go down and get the two quality players we need. You think the league want Miles Turner next to Anthony Davis? Y'all retarded. You think the league want Buddy Hield as an option for LeBron James to kick the ball to? Y'all retarded. And on top of that, we probably still gonna get Kyrie on the low. Think about that. If we do that deal, because I think they were saying that would put us in a category where we could potentially No, that's if we eat if they do what they eat it. But boy, if we had a situation where we can even give Kyrie a little extra money to come, 4 million, 3 more million for 2, man. Again, if I'm the Lakers, I'm putting deadlines on this stuff because we need to move forward. We need to move forward. Coach Ham needs as much time as he can with his guys. And we ain't got but a few roster spots to fill. So I want to make let's get it done.
Yes,
this deal should be done to me by tomorrow.
This the trade machine with Joe Harris, and you see it says plus 8.5. That's crazy.
We are not doing that. Sorry, Brooklyn.
It works, but
we ain't that desperate, Brooklyn. Brooklyn is, and you know what? Brooklyn is buying on the point that they think LeBron putting pressure on us, on the Lakers, to get the deal done. Yeah, LeBron supports the deal. He don't give a shit because it ain't his money being spent. You spend the $36 million, you want him there that bad, LeBron. Again, these players just want, and I'm talking about players in general, not just LeBron. They just want teams pay the money if it's gonna help us win. But it ain't your money. If it was your money, I guarantee you wouldn't just be throwing it around like that. And you a billionaire, but I guarantee you're not gonna just sling $36 million around on a hope and a prayer.
Yeah,
you're gonna do a lot more. You're gonna do a lot more study and research. No, Lakers ain't stupid. Go do the Indiana deal. I'm giving Brooklyn till tomorrow, bro. I'm giving them till tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Yeah, because
this is the
he wasn't involved in that deal.
And I'm gonna give them 2 deals. I'm gonna give them 2 deals.
What's your 2 deals?
We can do Russ and 2 picks for Kyrie and Curry. Or we can do Russ, THT, and 1 pick for Kyrie and Harris. That's it.
But
if you're not doing any of those deals, we're done.
Yeah, so basically what I'm hearing from you for the second deal, you basically using THT as a salary dump.
No.
Yeah, because the deal right now is you basically putting THT in the because the deal right now is Russ in the first round pick for Harris and Kyrie.
That's what Brooklyn wants.
Yeah, that's what Brooklyn wants. But you add in THT.
It's not a dump. It's not a dump though. It's a match because you're supposed to have it matched. We're not supposed to be taking back salary and eating the salary plus our luxury tax on top. The salaries are supposed to match. So THT is the guy, and he's young talent. So you're getting some young talent back on an expiring contract next year. You see what I'm saying? So I ain't just throwing you anything. I'm matching the salary. There's already $11 million difference between Russ and old boy, right? On the Lakers side, on Brooklyn side, they got to eat up $11 million. That's why we saying 8.5. That's why we saying old boy, because he eats that up the best with everybody that they can trade on this.
Yeah, Harris making $19 million.
Is he making? No, he's making 18 and 19 next year. So
18.
you go off the 18. So when you add 18, there's a $7 million difference there now on our side. THT makes 9.5.
No, he's making 10.
10, same thing. Now it matches. And Brooklyn probably gonna say, well, we don't want to eat up because I think that puts it over for Brooklyn. Send back a minimum player then. Send back a minimum player if you want. You got minimum guys, just send them. It don't matter who. Send back a minimum player. If you don't want that little bit of extra, which you can handle because you're getting rid of everybody on your team. But if you don't want that, send back a minimum guy, and it's a 3-player for 2-player trade. We fine with that. We got the roster spot to take that person in, cut that person, do whatever it is we're going to do with them.
Mike could cut him, right?
We may keep him, we may cut him, whatever. But if you want the money to totally match, you can do that. Because these picks are so far down the line, they're not counting on this deal. They're 2027, 2029. That money can't be counted on this deal. You don't have to worry about that money hitting your books until you make them picks. So if you saying, okay, well, we do this deal, we're going to be 2.5 million away, I don't give a shit who it is. Send, what's the broke dude, re-sign Blake, send Blake. I don't care. Send old boy. What's his name? The from Portland went to. Man, I'm thinking these dudes' names. He went to Portland, then he went to San Antonio. Now he over there. He on a veteran minimum. The power forward. This was good. LaMarcus Aldridge.
But he's free agent.
Oh, is he? I have to look at what Brooklyn got. They got minimum guys on that team already.
He said this is but this guy's a first round pick. They sound sharp. They ain't gonna do him. He's a first round pick.
And he probably makes if he's a first round. It had to be late.
No, but he makes $2 million. He makes 2.6.
So he's a late first round pick. How long has he been there though? How long has he been there?
He was a rookie last year.
He ain't coming. That's too soon. Now, say he was getting towards the end and they knew that they weren't going to re-sign him. He hadn't lived up to the bill. Send him. Don't mean nothing. You're not keeping him no way.
He said
Kessler Edwards not even there, is he? Kessler Edwards.
They cut him, right? Didn't they cut him?
Who?
Kessler Edwards.
No, he just got drafted this year, didn't he? He's in the other deal. Kessler Edwards, I thought, was over there with that Utah thing in Minnesota. He's not part of this.
No, you're thinking about Walker Kessler.
They got a Kessler Edwards and they got a Walker Kessler.
Yeah.
Man, help me, Jesus.
Yeah, Walker Kessler is a rookie from he was in Utah.
I heard some team this year drafted 2 guys and they both got the same exact name.
Oh yeah, Jalen Williams. OKC, they got 2 guys named Jalen Williams.
Jalen Williams, that's crazy, bro. Come on, bro. You trying to tell me there's nobody else you like, bro? You just wanted to be the news, I guess, huh? Wanted to be the news.
They drafted one. They drafted one with the 12th and one with the 27th.
Hey, we need y'all hitting that. Hey, if you're not subscribed to this channel, we really need y'all hitting that subscribe button. We're gonna make the 5,000 goal by the 23rd of this month. All right, so we got like 20 days, 19 days to get up. What we need about 600 people. I think we need about 600 of y'all
600 people
to subscribe. So when you coming in, you need to be hitting the subscribe button to get these updates, and then go over and hit that little bell notification and hit all, so y'all can get these updates. Kareem already committed to get this stuff fired to y'all. Y'all know you're getting the Kareem and Elder show at least once a week. See what I'm saying? Minimum once. Y'all done got it 2 or 3 times already this week. Let's get it. Yeah. Let's get it done, man. We're gonna start showing people how to really truly support. Quit robbing folk, man. Quit coming over here and enjoying the content. Like you one of them people that like to sneak in the movies, ain't you? You like to try to sneak in the movies and do all that. Come on, man. We bigger than that. We better than that. Yo. We love each other. So it ain't hard for you to hit a button and have notifications come. It ain't that big of a deal. You're gonna be here. Why not subscribe? Why not? Tell me. Somebody type in the thing. What's the negative of subscribing to a channel that you even if you only watch it once a month? Even if what we talk about is only interested in you once a month, what's the negative of subscribing?
That's a good question. I would love to see that.
It should be the first thing you do.
Yo, that's a good question right there.
It should be the first thing you do.
The elder said, I want type in a question. It don't have to be this channel. But he said, if you watch a channel once a month, why would you not subscribe? Negative at subscribing to that channel if you watch it once a month?
Especially when
the negative. I want to hear that.
Especially when you know hitting the subscription, hitting the like button, hitting the notification, all that stuff benefit the individual that's taking the time out their day to give you content. And see, we so spoiled, man. We so spoiled, so entitled. Oh, we do this. It's YouTube. You're supposed to do this for us. They paying you. You don't know what's going on. Man, 98% of people on YouTube ain't making jack. They ain't making jack. They're sharing. You said what?
You 100% right about that. It looks like because people may look at people's views and stuff like that. YouTube is raping people. YouTube is raping people because I realized because when I told Elder, right, and this is what Elder really pick up the pace and start like saying more just like you guys hit the Cash App and different things. When I got paid, because I'm looking because Elder was sending money through the super chat. All you guys, a lot of guys sent money through the super chat, crazy. So when that next month came, I'm like, hold up. Elder, I only got $324, right? Elder alone sent
more than that.
And that I'm saying in that particular month.
Yeah.
And not counting the other guys who sent the 20s, the 25, the $10, the $5. And I'm like, how? And not counting the views. I done got over 100,000. I got like maybe 170-something thousand views for that month. Elder sent minimum. I can't remember, minimum 300, and plus with you guys, and I only got $324. I said, yo, Elder, something ain't right. I called him. I said, yo, I don't know what's going on. I got 324 and a loan on a super chat, which you sent was like a
It's more than
minimum
that.
3. Like you said, it could be more, and not counting what the other guys sent. So then I'm like, yo, you'd be better off sending it through Cash App. Because
Yep.
it may look like somebody getting money. So what Elder said, 90% people on YouTube has got something where they know you need them, and they do it you're not talking to nobody personally, like, yo, what's up with the money? So they in position where you're using a platform.
You at their mercy.
You're at their mercy. So they're gonna do what they want. They doing it's really you can't fight nobody, you can't sue nobody. There's nothing you can do. So when
Get off their platform, that's it.
yeah,
If you don't like what they're doing, get off their platform. And don't, hey, let me say this. I'm working on Kareem, y'all. He's new to all this stuff. And, Kareem didn't want to go this route, but this is the route you're supposed to go if you're on here. So I'm working on him, like when y'all send your Cash Apps to Kareem Lou Allen. When you send your Cash App to Kareem Lou Allen, there's a note section. Leave a note. And instead of just being called out, Kareem going to read your note. So I'm working on him to remember to do that because he's trying to do 4 things at once. But when you send a note on there, he going to read your note. You see him, as long as it ain't nothing crazy and vulgar and all of that, he going to read your note. And that's the best way to get your message out to everybody. Show your love, show your support. And then that's the best way for your message to get out there. That's why today, with Kareem, I've been telling, bro, quit asking all these questions. I know Randy got to be telling, quit asking all these questions for free, bro. These people should support you. You go look at all these other channels, they only read super chat. Because you got hundreds and hundreds and thousands of people in here. You can't read all their questions. So people that show love and send it through the super chat, that question can be read because it's going to pop up here on the screen. So if you really got a question that you want everybody to answer and all that, send a super chat. Ain't nobody tell you the amount you got to send. Some show greater love, some got it. You know what I'm saying? Send a super chat. See, like Dustin Daniels right there. That's a simple super chat. He said, is the heel Turner trade, is it a better deal? And you know what? I'm starting to think it may be, Dustin Daniel. Salute to you, brother, for sending that super chat to Kareem. I appreciate that. And the question, he said, is the heel Turner trade a better deal? Hey, Hill's 6'5", and he's a killer. He's a bucket getter, and he's a sniper. He don't play great D, though. I mean, he's not the greatest defender. But Miles Turner is. And you put him next to AD, that's a no-fly zone, bro. You can forget it. And both of them can pick and roll, dive to the basket, or stop and pop. Both of them can do that. Your 4 and your 5? Ooh-wee. Both of them do that, bro. Turner will come down, y'all. I'm telling you, I've seen this. Watching them play last year, Turner will bring that booger up from the rebound and pull it like a guard. He'll get right to the 3 spot. You don't pick him up, he'll let that booger fly. So he going to have the freedom. Then he going to have a guy like LeBron feeding him the ball. A guy like Kyrie got his back possibly. Because Kyrie's still going to come. He's still going to come. He's talking about, I think he's talking about your Cash App. The Cash App right here, bro. Kareem Lou Allen. Kareem Lou Allen. Yeah, Kareem Lou Allen. Salute, Mount Dog. Salute. Kareem Lou Allen is where you send it.
Mount Dog, appreciate that. It's Kareem Lou Allen.
Yep.
I got you. I'm soon when you send it, I'm gonna send.
You got something to say? Say it in there. You got something to say? Say it in there. Yeah, you're right about that, Randy. You got to wait till you get a certain amount in there before you can even withdraw anything. Before you can even withdraw. Man, YouTube is great, but you got to learn how to utilize it. Man, Dario, how you pronounce that last name?
Velasquez.
Salute, my brother. Appreciate that. Super sticker. Appreciate that, brother.
What super sticker means?
I think it comes with like a cartoon or something. I don't know.
Oh, that had nothing to do with Cash App.
No. This is a super chat right here. That's part of the super chat thing. So he sent the super chat, but they call it super sticker. And I think instead of you being able to leave a comment, it comes with some kind of cartoon thing or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, you leave questions in the notes on the Cash App, no doubt. $ Kareem Lou Allen. $ Kareem Lou Allen.
It's moving
Hey,
onto the screen.
what I'm trying to say to you guys is this: you should support. If you're being blessed, support. Even if, I'm telling y'all, it's how many people in here right now? I can't even see. How many people?
423.
423. Imagine if everybody just gave $1. Kareem just made $4 and some for his family today. If you sent it through Cash App, he would make that for his family. He can go do stuff for his family, upgrade his stuff so y'all can quit looking at his closet. You see what I'm saying? He can do that. You can do that. We could get him the little paint on, because you know his hairline like here. Y'all know Kareem hairline back here. That's why he wear a hat all the time. Now my stuff gone too, but I don't care. I got the gray. See, look at that. That's way up here. We could get him the little paint on Scottie Pippen hairline, or what's old boy? We can get him the Steve Harvey, y'all. We want to. We can get him the Steve Harvey hairline. That's what we can do. That's what we can do. We can get him that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying,
$1, like you said, everybody send $1. That's $423.
If you entertain, man, look at there.
The Cash App, yeah.
Let me look at it like this. Say half of you sent it. Say half of you sent it.
Water,
if half of you sent it, and I'm not saying you got to do that every stream, but I'm saying, why not support sometime? I guarantee you have messed over and jacked over $1 today. You probably bought a coffee you shouldn't have had, or you probably did this or that. You know what I'm saying? And again, Kareem be talking about me saying, man, you gotta, no, I don't waste. I don't, my expendable, I don't feel my flesh. And I tell Kareem this all the time. We get stuff on TV. We get stuff on the internet we can watch for free, or movies we've had forever and paid for. I'll pay for a movie online because I know we can enjoy it forever. You know what I'm saying? It's cheaper for me to buy the movie online for $19 when I got a family of 7 now. I got a family of 7, me, 4 wives, and 2 children, right? You know how much that cost me to go to the movies? Can I afford it? Yes. That ain't the question, though. Do I want to pay that? No. So I can get the same movie and pay $20 online, and guess what? Me and my family can watch that movie 1,000 times if I want to. I own it. But I still support it. Did I not support? Because they want me to buy it online. I support. You got to support. I'm not the guy that's going to sit here and go through 1,000 videos, take the chance of my computer crashing because I'm on all these crazy sites to watch the movie for free when it's all grainy. You can barely hear what they're saying. And I ain't going to do all that. I will support you in what you're doing. If you're going to sell it online, I'll do it that way because that's the best financial, fiscal way for my family to enjoy it. I think we just did that for the what's that Michael Jordan thing came out, the Last Dance or whatever that is.
Last Dance.
Yeah, we only on episode 2, but guess what? Because we own it now, we can watch it whenever we want. We can take our time and watch all 10 episodes whenever we want. Support is what I'm saying, y'all. We got to get in the mindset that we got to support. If this is something that benefits us and blesses us, just support it. That's it. I don't think Kareem will Cash App every time, but I send it though. I'll be sitting there watching when he cooking by himself. Next thing you know, he'll get a Cash App from me. Yep, he'll get a Cash App from me.
What's his name? Cat? You can pronounce this name right here.
KCX.
Appreciate it.
Read it. Keep up the good work. Great insight. Learn more on here than on the sport outlets. Correct.
That comment there means a lot to us, man.
It sure does.
Like for us not to get paid for doing this, and them guys getting 6 figures to be on TV, and you said you learned more from us, huh? Some is 7 figures. Stephen A. 7 figures. Yeah, it means a lot, man.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, what Ticket was talking about last night on there, y'all, that's real. I'm behind the scenes doing this stuff now, telling a lot of different brothers, this is what you bring to the table. Like I was telling one brother, he gonna come out, I think tomorrow. My brother Sneed, he gonna come out tomorrow. You remember Sneed, good supporter of everything. He gonna come out tomorrow. But what Sneed is good at is reporting the news. He's very good at it, y'all. I'm telling you, like getting you the updates before you can get them. And I said, bro, that could be a part of your thing, where you literally just do a screen It's live, and you just updating it, and people can come directly to you and see all the updates. They don't have to shoot over to Twitter. They don't have to shoot to Instagram. They don't have to go through this. You just updating it for them. They come to one spot and see all the updates. Then they can come to over here and hear us break it down and analyze it. Then they can go to Ticket and see how he gonna talk about it and give you the insights of what the players are saying. Then go over here to Showtime and he can break down how the players, that's coming in, the guys you don't think about that he didn't watch for 50 years. He'll break that stuff down and tell you, well, this player is this and this player does this. You got to watch him on here. Now, he don't play good D. His speed ain't that good. You see what I'm saying? You can get the full Monty. But that's what I was telling my boy Sneed. I said, Sneed, you got to come live, bro. Now, immediately, get the channel going. Because you do a good, I'm telling you, when I be driving, Sneed know I drive a lot. You know I'm traveling. So I don't have time to be stopping and pulling over and looking here. So what he do? He send me every update, and I'm not talking about Lakers, every update. That helps me when I come to Kareem show. You know why? I can look and click on the article. When I stop, click. Now I got the information. I didn't have to watch a 3-hour video to get it. I didn't have to watch First Take to get it. I got it from my boy Sneed. He been doing this for months for me, y'all. For months. And I'm like, bro, that's part of what you bring. Think about it. You got somebody with a live ticker. Lamont does it every now and then on SYL. He does it every now and then. But imagine you got somebody with a live ticker and all the sports information just popping up there. And I got to go to Sneed to see what's going on. You out the loop. You see one download from Kareem, one from Ticket, all that. You can go to Sneed and see what everybody's been talking about, though. Oh, so-and-so this, so-and-so this, so-and-so sign here, blah, blah, blah. So-and-so baby mama taking him to court. All that.
And it's crazy, like you said, and that's good. He don't have to talk. He can just boom.
He don't have to if he want to. He don't have to talk. Hey, now that's another thing about my guy Sneed. Sneed, he a young dude. He in his early 30s. Sneed know the game too, though. Sneed understands the game, and he understands these perspectives that people are supposed to come from. Like he has his favorite player, like LeBron, but he ain't in love with LeBron like that. Some folks idolize LeBron. They worship LeBron. He ain't that dude. He likes LeBron. That's his favorite player, right? But he gonna still be objective, and he gonna be fair in his analysis of what's going on. That's the stuff you can respect. That's the stuff you respect. You got to pay your tithe. I'll believe you me. I like that. I'm sorry. I know what I'm supposed to say. That's funny, but I like that.
But
I like that.
But Elder said some real stuff, and it's true. Elder said he always said this, but he said again last night, and he said it on his Elder did a live today. Go subscribe to the Elder Rufus straight out of Georgia. Randy gonna post. But Randy.
I think he been doing it. I think he been putting it in there. He been putting the link in there
again. To subscribe to the Elder channel also. But what Elder said make a lot of sense. But I always, not just Elder, a lot of pastors and all this. When you give, it comes back. Elder said, what you said? Yeah. You said I gave. Elder said he gives 1,000 and he gets back for $1,400. He said always comes back to him. Go ahead, you can explain it better.
Yeah, it's the old statement that comes from the Bible: you reap what you sow, and it's just fact. I'm a giver, right? So he can trust me because when I get it back, I'm not going to hoard it and say, "Well, I need it for me, and I'm going to go buy all this stuff for me." No, I'm looking for people to bless. Now I told Kareem this, and I'm gonna go ahead and share it with y'all. We took in X amount of money last night to honor me. Everybody wanted to honor me. They sent me cash apps. I sent back 50. I sent back everything I got plus 50% added to it to 3 different families. That's what I did last night. It was 10 minutes after the show. All that money was gone plus more money. Why? It's about the greater need for me. Those families had a greater need than I did. So I sent it right out. But I was grateful that y'all honored me and sent it to me so that I could use it in that manner. So when the Father understands this man gonna do that, why would he not put more in my bosom? See, I'm not what the Bible calls a bag with holes. See, a guy you give money to and all he gonna do is be selfish, that's a bag with holes. Because it ain't gonna get spread out to folks. No one's gonna get blessed from that. But that's what I do. So when I told Kareem, man, I could give this, I already know. And I don't give it knowing that it's coming back. That's not my motivation for giving. I give because that's the greater need. That need is more important than what I need. I got 150, 200 pairs of shoes. Do I need another pair of shoes, y'all? I don't. But guess what happens? I will bundle up shoes, use my money to ship them. Now, I wear a size 15, y'all. So I don't know what y'all know if that costs to ship a pair of size 15 shoes. I'll bundle up 4 or 5 shoes, ship them out, and before the month go by, I done got 7 new pairs. Not that I bought, people sent to me. Elder, I remember you were 15. I saw these. I thought of you. Boom, send them to me. But because I don't hoard nothing, I give. If there's a greater need, I give. I done gave away 3 vehicles this year alone. No bullcrap vehicles either, y'all. Nice vehicles. Nice vehicles. Why though? They had a greater need. One of my brothers I saw, he had another baby. He had 2 babies in the last 2 years. I'm like, bro, your family done grew. You need another seat. Here's the keys. You in a Tahoe, but you need to go to a Suburban. Now I know my Suburban is 5, 6 years older than your Tahoe. So what? Take the Suburban, because that's what you need. I didn't say, here's a Suburban, give me your Tahoe back. You owe me $250 a month. Here's a Tahoe. You got the greater need. All right? Now, don't all you wicked folks start getting ideas. Well, let me see what I can plunder from Elder. No, I got wisdom, bro. I walk in discernment. Y'all tells me who to give and who not to. I know the one. Believe you me. But if we got that mindset where we're always looking to help and bless folk, I'm telling you, you'll get your needs taken care of. That's just what I believe. I live by it, and it's factual. It's factual. I've lived in mansions. I've lived in penthouses. I've lived high on the hall. I've made 6 figures over and over again. You see what I'm saying? It's relevant. If you're not taking care of folks, if you're not helping folks, see, I would rather have less and live lower than my means so that others can come up and live on the same level as me. I'm not cool living in a mansion. I'm going to be real with you. I'm not. I'm not cool living in a big old house, right? Now, I got a big family, so my house is going to be big, but I'm not cool living in a big old house with marble floors, all this kind of stuff, while my brother, who I love, and he's putting in the same level of work as me, he living in a dilapidated trailer.
Hold
I ain't cool with that.
I got some cash apps. Marlon Dillon, appreciate the cash app.
Brother Marlon, he won last night.
Yeah, he won the last
he
night.
won the contest last
we're going to do another giveaway on the 5,000. Another giveaway.
We're gonna go
5,000 tomorrow. We'll be doing a giveaway.
We're gonna go. Hey, and Kareem, I'm saying this to you. We're gonna go up each time. Yeah. We're gonna keep the more subscribers we get, the more we're gonna bless.
That's right. More we're gonna
Kareem know whatever him and Randy come up with, I'm gonna match it. He already know that. Without me saying that, I'm gonna match it. That's what I'm gonna do. So Marlon, we love you, appreciate you. Maybe you'll get the 5,000 one too. But whoever wins, when we get the 5,000 subs, they gonna get more than what Marlon got at 4,000.
Yeah, Marlon got blessed yesterday.
Oh, he did. Yes,
Marlon
sir.
got blessed yesterday. We're not gonna tell what was the prize, but Marlon got blessed. He'll tell you.
The blessing needs to bring power with it. Power in the sense of it takes care of something you need. And you know what I'm saying? It can have
cash giveaway.
The cash give, yeah, but it should be able to have impact. Where you may have someone say, man, now I ain't gotta take from Peter to take care of Paul. Now I got what I can do for Paul. And it don't put no strain on me. You know what I'm saying? So it may just be paying for some school books or somebody needs a new book bag. It don't matter. It's gonna have power to where it takes care of a need. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say to y'all, when y'all coming in here, if you give $1, think about if everybody thought that way though. Think of half of y'all thought like that and say, man, you know what? Today's my day. I may only do it once a week, but I'm gonna give $1. And then you get half people thinking that way. Kareem taking $50, $100, $250. You don't think that's moving for him and his family? And you ain't gonna see Kareem. I mean, look at his car. He got plenty of clothes, y'all. He ain't broke. He got plenty of clothes. He's straight. So you ain't gonna see him come out with the greatest Louis. What he gonna do is take that, take care of his family, but then also help guys like Sneed and all these other new guys. He gonna help them get going, just like we helped him get going. And when we got this big community, I'm telling y'all, Ticket was on it. I'm telling y'all.
Hold on. I definitely want you to talk about that. That's important. But I want to get these people. Nora, thanks for the cash app. Nora, I really appreciate the cash app.
And do they have comments? Do they have comments? Are you reading their comments?
No, they just said thank you. They're saying thank you.
Nora, read whatever they say though. You should read whatever they say.
Okay. Oh, I see.
People sending the note for a reason.
I didn't see it because I'm new at this. Y'all have to forgive me.
I told you
It
I'm gonna stay
says,
on him, y'all. I told you I'm gonna stay on him.
yeah, Elder helping me. It says, Nora said, thank you. The Lakers going to the finals.
Yeah, Nora, I agree. Yeah, see, I got my purple on today.
Got the purple on, and we got.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm
We got
representing Straightway.
that's right, Straightway. You already know what
That's
it is.
Straightway. Oh yeah, y'all know that shield.
You got Justin Orsay. See, some of these people names different from here, but he said from coming from a Sixers fan, Curry is worth the first round pick. He's a Sixers fan, so he said Curry is worth the first round pick.
Curry played for the Sixers, didn't he?
Yeah.
He probably missing Curry right now.
He did.
Wish he had Curry back.
Big last when they lost. Curry averaged 20 points in the playoffs.
I get it.
And we got Malachi Alexander. He said, been waiting to support you. Love you, man. I appreciate that, Malachi.
Man, we love you back, Malachi. We love you right back.
He said he's been wanting to support me.
Look at there, man. Look at there.
This is something he wanted to do. Then we got Chauncey. This Humble Sports. Humble Sports. Go subscribe to Humble Sports. Humble Sports TV. Subscribe to Humble Sports TV. And then we got Joe Bond. He said, for you, love the podcast. We rock with you. Love you, Joe Bond. Appreciate that. So everybody in the Cash App, we really appreciate all you guys who sent the Cash App. It's going to get bigger. But Ticket says something about Cookout, and I'm going to let Elder get into that. He definitely says something big. And go ahead, Elder, because Ticket definitely is on to something. Everybody come together. We could get it'd be moving parts. Could meet at
again. We have the power and unity, y'all, and coming together to move and shake this thing. We really do. We really do, because the people like real. The people want the stuff. They want the good, and they tired of all the political fluff that comes with it. And Ticket get when he connected with the guys in N.B.A. all that, they tell him all the time, man, I wish I could say this, but they can't because it would affect their money. So because we're self-sustained and we're self-supported, we can say all that. Hey, back to Jeanie Buss. What did she say in that thing last night? I wish KB was here because he would say the things that I can't say.
Yeah,
she said certain things she can't say as a governor.
Kobe would say.
Kobe was free from the league. Kobe could say it with no retribution. He could have said it. And he was the kind of guy that would, because he was down for that. This is the stuff Ticket talking about. And I'm telling you, I've seen the offers that have come in the Ticket, the big time network offers. But you got to comply. You got to come down. You got to this. Ticket like bump that. I'd rather stay self-supported than comply and sell out the folk, because the folk want the real info. Because you start off by saying, well, just stop cursing. And if you do that, next thing you know, it's going to be, well, can you not say this? And then, because again, when you sign them contracts, they're obligating you, bro. They're obligating you. But look at this, y'all. You see it, it's in front of you. Look at what the players are doing. KD got his stuff. Hey, think about it. KD got his stuff. LeBron got his stuff. Draymond, what are they doing on there, though? Cussing people out. You know what I'm saying? They being real, but they're still limited because they're still tied to that system.
Hey, yo, I gotta say one thing. Hey, yo, Elvis said, yo, first thing they're gonna tell Ticket to limit the cursing. Yo, the thing that would really connect me to the Ticket was the funniest thing ever. When Ticket said, yo, if this guy, he followed me, he a big supporter of mine. He said, Ticket, my daughter, she played basketball, but she wanted to watch you. She want to watch your channel, but you curse too much. So I told her, she can't watch your channel. So Ticket said, I'm going to try. Yo, the funniest part, right? So he was trying. He'd say something, but Ticket, he like to be him. So he would talk, and he try to talk straight without cursing. And he may slip up and say a curse word like, oh, forgive me, this and that. He said, no, I can't. He said, I can't. He said, yo, I tried. He tried for a couple days so hard. He tried so hard not to curse. And every time he cursed, he'd be like, forgive me, I'm trying to use, but he couldn't do it. And he started being him. Oh, walking shit stain. And it was so funny. because he really tried not to curse. He tried to honor the dude with the thing, and he was like, yo, it was killing him. You seen it.
Yeah.
It was killing him not to curse, and he was trying to be cognizant and be like, say so he may curse and catch himself. Yeah, all gloves was off. He said, oh
I told you, hey Kareem,
said,
I
I'm
told you
sorry, but
way.
somebody said something in
I
the chat
told
that
you
got
way
him
back in
mad.
the day.
He
Hey, I
said,
told you
for
years
walking
ago.
shit.
Hey, I remember years ago. Ticket Mother was coming at him, saying, "You got to clean this show. You can't be on here doing all." And Ticket, this your mama, bro. So Ticket, like, he's literally trying, bro. He's literally trying. He went like a week, bro, and everybody was just like, "Huh?" Ticket talk like, "What? F you, nigga?" Blah, blah, blah. Ticket like, "Look, man. Hey, my mom. I gotta calm down, bro. I gotta calm down. I gotta respect my fans." He finally just said, "Look, mom, you gonna have to stop watching. You're gonna have to stop watching because I gotta be me. I gotta be who I am." And there's nothing wrong with that, bro. There are people that like that grimy hood, cuss you out, argue. You go to Ticket Time, let's keep it real. You in the panel, man, there's 12 people in that book. You don't know who's saying what, but they go. But some people like that. Guess what? Go over there. But don't just go. Go and support it. It's entertaining you. You like that. Some of y'all ain't fooling me. Y'all be on your jobs, got your earpieces in. You be working out, you be running stuff. Y'all listen to these streams. They be 4-6 hour streams. Y'all be listening to the whole thing. We see the analytics. We know. You telling me somebody just blessed you for 5 hours. Last night we went 4 hours for y'all. You see the views, Kareem? Did you see the views on that video last night?
12,000
views. You trying to tell me people ain't come on now. Stop. And you can't send $1. You can't support. If you want your question read, you tell me that's not worth you supporting $1, $2, $10. Come on. We gotta self-sustain each other. We do. So then we have the freedom to put up and put the things that we need. And that's why every channel will be a little different. And there's channels I support every week. I support them every month. I got something coming to them every single month. But guess what? I may only go watch one video a week. I may not watch none. But I'm still supporting. I'm still sending support. Why? I believe in the content they're putting out. I may not like all of hey, y'all know I hate the strippers. I don't like the San Diego Clippers strippers. Well, they Los Angeles now. But that don't mean I'm not gonna support these brothers that do. I don't care for the Boston Celtics. I'm a Laker fan. I hate the Celtics. I hate their green. I hate everything about the Celtics. But I got brothers on here that love the Celtics, and I love them. It's sports. It's basketball. It's trivial. It's irrelevant. But if we can put this community thing together, we self-sustain it, and everybody started to get blessed from it in one way, shape, fashion, or form. That's how you build strength, power, and unity. Then when they come, they have to come to us because it'll get to a point, I'm telling you, it'll get to a point where they say, man, you know what? We missing too much. They got it going on over there. We missing too much.
And then
we can keep them on YouTube and they can say what they want to say. We'll be way behind the scenes, funneling the money in for them to do what they do, but then everybody getting paid.
But then the thing about it, like I said, we got white people, black people, Spanish people, Asian people,
all the people,
old people,
young folk,
people from the ghetto, people from the suburbs, people from United States, people from outside United States, all on here. When I saw that, that means a lot to me. Because not only, like I said, this is not strictly black channel. We have Asians, Eric Tom and them guys was all the time. We have Hispanic people, we have old people that's 60-something years old. We have people that's like Dijon and Baller's Life that's 18 years old. You know what I'm saying? And See You Later. See You Later is 18, 19 years old. You know what I mean? We have people from Vancouver. We got Tom live in Vancouver. We got people from Venezuela. We got people from all over. Come to this. This is a beautiful thing It was an elder birthday, Raymond Benjamin. It was his elder day. We're gonna do it every year, July 3rd. Every year, July 3rd is Elder Day. It was his it wasn't his birthday.
Yeah.
But
Look at that. Right? Look at that, Kareem, though. A week ago, we were well over 1,000 subs away from you being at. You weren't even at 4.
yeah, I was even at
500. We 560 away.
exactly.
And we got 20 days. We finna do it because we're gonna add about 20, 30 subs every single day. Hit the somebody here listening right now. You know you're not subs. Hit the subscribe. Hit the subscribe.
Right,
this conversation then caught you. That's worth your subscription. Quit being lazy. Get on there, hit the subscribe, hit the bell notification all so you can get these. Because I'm telling you, this stuff's gonna come hot off the presses and it's gonna be hotter. And I'm telling you, the more understanding you have of how this works, you're gonna get more bang for your buck when you come to the level of entertainment. When you understand what you're watching and when certain things are done and said, you're like, oh, that's why they do it. I'm telling you, it makes it better. And now you got conversation for other folk that come to you. Because I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with you taking what I say and using it like it's yours. I don't care. Take that and act like you came up with it. I don't care. If it helps with y'all conversation and help y'all get along and help y'all come to an understanding and enjoy what you got, I ain't got a problem with that.
Exactly.
I ain't got a problem with that.
And
ain't got a problem with that.
He right about that. And the thing, it was like a couple things that hit me. I mean, really made me weak to my stomach when someone said they feel that Elder and Kareem, the Lakers should hire Elder and Kareem. That means a lot. Like
LA Live said that, did he? Didn't LA Live say that?
LA Live, LA Sports Live.
Good, brother.
It hit me for somebody to think of us where, you know what I mean, where we should be working for a professional organization. And then when guys said they learned so much basketball, like Elder said, y'all could take the concept. Now when y'all have barbershop talks with somebody, people may come to y'all after, well, y'all live wherever y'all live and be like, yo, so what you think about this? Now they come to you guys about information.
You can be their source. Now let me say this. How many people in the chat right now? Anybody can see?
370.
We got 370 in the chat. There's no reason why we can't get that number down to 500, y'all. We should be at only 500 subscribers needed by the end of this show. We're an hour and 40-something minutes into it. We may go a little bit longer, but it's 60 of y'all that ain't subscribed. I know it. It's 60 of y'all that ain't. Hit the subscription button. Let's get that number down to 500. Let's get that number down to 500, and then we go into with a new goal tomorrow. We're gonna have a subscription goal. See, Mr. Lee, right there. See, look at that.
Mr. Lee, shout out. Welcome to the family.
Shout
Mr.
out,
Lee.
my brother. Yes, sir.
Mr.
Yes,
Lee,
sir. That's what I'm talking about, Mr. Lee. Now, you'll probably be a brother that come in here, and I'll probably end up cooking you on the take one day. Don't take it personal, Mr. Lee. We're glad you're here.
Well, we open panels. It'll be a lot of cooking.
Open the panel up. So are you gonna open up today?
I'm opening up the panel today.
All right. Don't take the cooking personal, y'all. Some people get stir fried. Some people get flipped and dipped. Don't worry about it. It's not personal. At the end of the day, you either know it or you don't.
and subscribe to Humble Sports TV.
But there you go. Yes, sir.
You have to put out more videos.
Yep.
You have to put out more
Humble
videos.
Sports, LA Sports Live. Those are two good channels. Subscribe to those channels too, y'all. Subscribe to those channels. Those brothers are putting in the work too. They're a part of this. They're a part of all of this, y'all. I'm telling you.
Elder Wilson, QRF 76 said, "What is Sneed channel?"
Oh, you know what? Let me pull it up here so y'all know the exact channel to go to.
Blood Money. Thanks for subscribe, Elder. We got another one. Blood Money. Give Blood Money a shout out.
Man, Blood Money. Salute, my brother. Appreciate it. Appreciate the sub. Appreciate.
We got Gregory Martin. Appreciate it, bro. Gregory Martin. Appreciate the sub.
Trying to remember what he called this channel. Because he got to wait 24 hours before he can do a live.
Oh.
I've been since Kareem had 400 subs. Man, that's what I'm talking about, the truth. Yeah, he was going to go live today. He was going to go live today, but he got to wait. He applied. He got to wait 24 hours before he can go live. So I'm going to ask him.
J Fashion. He subscribed yesterday. J Fashion.
Man, thank you, J Fashion. Thank you. Man, salute. Appreciate it. Yes.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm gonna get that from Sneed for y'all. I'm trying to. We've been talking so much. I'd have to go back so far to see when he gave me the name of the channel. But it's gonna be a new channel. I'm telling you. Sneed the reporter. He's the
And
reporter.
anybody, y'all see what Planet Randy posted right here? He said, subscribe to Elton channel. He just don't cover NBA. He does cover other gyms, like building strong communities. And what Elton doing right now, y'all don't realize this. He's building a community right here. He building a strong community. This is not the real Aaron. Somebody trying to be. He said, Kareem, I need a wrench. Aaron was the first wrench I gave out. Aaron was the first wrench. So I know for a fact that can't be Aaron.
So if it ain't Aaron, block them. If they trying to impersonate, if they trying to impersonate somebody, block them.
Get a wrench to try to knock out
people out, knock them out.
Kick people out. Aaron was the first guy to ever get a wrench on this.
Somebody block that person. Make them go make another fake account.
And I appreciate this right here. He said he's been subscribed for 3 days. So that means
appreciate that.
Yeah, really appreciate it.
78. Salute.
We won't disappoint you, bro. We won't disappoint you.
Salute.
That's a fake Aaron. That's definitely a fake Aaron. Because Aaron.
Yeah, ain't nobody blocked him yet. Somebody block him. That fake Aaron. That don't have a wrench. Block him. Well, you can't block a guy with a wrench anyway, but block that dude. Them type of things you block right there.
Yeah.
But they just want to be professional trolls. They don't want to add nothing to it. They always try to do this. Like yesterday, we having a day. You got folk coming over here talking about another dude's channel that don't rock with us, that's disrespectful and all that. We're going to block your tail. That's what I do with you. I ain't got time to talk to you, entertain you. I will block that. Anybody that's totally disrespectful, we're going to block. Now, your opinion, that ain't nothing. That's your opinion, ain't nothing. Now, when you take your opinion, like I heard somebody say that to you today, I don't know if you saw, you were talking to like, nigga, you ugly. I'm like, see, what's that all about? That's personal. That person, I didn't block him. I actually timed him out. I just timed him out. I didn't block him, but it's like that kind of stuff. What's that all about?
Yeah, that got nothing to do with that.
Yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Daniel, he just subscribed to Elder to us.
Daniel, yes. You're going to get there. Good job, Daniel. Appreciate you, brother. Man, I'm going to have to wait to Sneed. Sneed be at work, too, so he'll be hitting me up when he gets his break and all that kind of stuff. We're going
to post this. We got y'all. We're going to post them. And we got Gregory Martin said the last night was fire. We appreciate that, Gregory Martin.
Yes. Last night was good, man. Really enjoyed it. My wives enjoyed the man. They were like, man, that was fire. That was real fire right there. And it's good. It's good when we come together in unity, but we got to stick that way, y'all. We got to stick through thick and thin. I was telling Kareem this. I said, Kareem, all these brothers you see coming over here, I done had disagreements, debates, arguments with all of them. Every single one of them. Hey, what is that? Shania, how you pronounce that?
Shania 88.
Shania Leah 88.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Really appreciate that.
Let's get the subs up. We're gonna we're getting to that 5,000.
My boy Weebay.
We appreciate the Weebay. I see him in there sometimes.
You know what I like about Weebay? Weebay, when the situation came, he never took sides. He never switched over.
Yeah.
Weebay never took sides.
And again, man, when that stuff happened, when we talking about with old boy, I went and tried to support him heavy. But because he was so toxic in the mind, he thought I had an ulterior motive. Like to destroy his channel. He thought I was coming to destroy his channel. Really. Knew the world gonna come and support you, be there and go to your things, send finances, buy shoes and clothes and all this stuff from you to destroy your channel? I'm doing all that? Is that deep? And then you listening to trolls, you listening to the fools, just because I don't love and worship LeBron like you love and worship. Worst mistake you ever made, brother. Because I know you got your trolls over here listening. Worst mistake you ever made. Because first off, you don't know who I am as a man. You need to know who I am as a man first and foremost, bro. Man, Gas Goku.
Appreciate
just
that,
subscribe.
Bro. Appreciate the subscribe.
Thank you. Where Randy at? Give us an update, Randy. Give us an update on the subscriptions.
No,
Aaron, your name
Randy,
is Blue.
You got it, Rich, Aaron. Don't worry about the subscription, as long as you here. Because don't worry about a wrench. You with us.
Yeah.
You with us. Don't worry about a wrench, Aaron. Don't worry about it. Cause if it's too much confusion going on. Don't don't worry about a wrench. You got it. If not, you'll get it later. Because right now we can't take this chance. Because people that's like an infiltrator and start blocking everybody. We don't want that.
Yeah, if you blue, you got a wrench already.
Yeah, he said you blue. And Randy said you blue, you good. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
Don't worry about a wrench to block people. Everybody, we got enough.
Kareem, you said, I'll get back to a little basketball. You said
He said,
you
hold
gained
up.
10 more subscribers in the last few minutes. Look at that. Look at that.
Appreciate that.
So we 550 away. Let's get to 500. We can do it. I believe we can do it. I believe we can do it. We'll see. I believe we can do it. But you were saying, Kareem, how you believe that it's going to go down. You stated the history of how a lot of deals have been announced on the 4th of July. And I remember a few deals, major deals being announced on the 4th of July because it gives you something great. Man, Jimmy Vaster, thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, brother. What's up? Appreciate that very much. But, so it makes sense. So I'm hoping this evening we can get something so that tomorrow morning could be on lit. They'll have everybody on there talking about this trade or whatever the case may be. I just think, though, from what I'm hearing about the Lakers in this situation, that Brooklyn coming like that, bro, I don't want to deal with Brooklyn. I'm not going to lie. I don't want to deal with Brooklyn. They trying to sit here and say the only deal that's viable is us eating up old boy's contract and taking back money and giving up both our picks, because that's what Brooklyn asking for. They're asking for both picks for Kyrie and Joe Harris, and we eat $8.5 million in salary, which means it's going to cost us $36 million to take Joe Harris back. You can go eat a dead one, Brooklyn. Keep Kyrie, keep Joe Harris, keep your jacked up, raggedy team that don't have a chance in hell to win nothing ever. We the Lakers, bro. We got 17 chips. Don't forget. Brooklyn ain't got jack. They ain't got Jersey ain't never won. Sorry, bro. You trying to get to our level. No, see, this is stuff the Lakers should be mad about. And I'm glad hearing that the Lakers have held tight. They're not rushing. They don't have to. But I also glad the Lakers put that option out there. So what I want the Lakers to do is go to that next option. Here's your two options, Brooklyn. And I think them options are fair options. I do. If we're going to take on old boy, we should pay a draft pick for him. So you get one for Kyrie, just one. Because you ain't getting it for Kyrie. You getting it for taking on Russell Westbrook. But you can see it how you want. Two issues swapped. Two issues swapped. Hey, my boy. And then
Russ give you 82 games.
Russ gonna play, bro. And you getting the cap space relief next year. You won't. You can re-sign him. You can let him walk. You getting everything you need when you rebuilding, but at the same time trying to stay relevant. We're actually helping you do that. Then you get Russ. The second deal, you get the first deal, you get Russ and 2 picks for Kyrie and Curry. That's fair in my opinion.
That's
the
fair.
Next deal is we give you Russ, we give you THT, because he's worthy of a first round pick, even though he was second. And
Russ O'Neal got had for a first round pick.
I know this. I know. And 1 pick for Kyrie and Harris. And we'll take back that. We'll take Harris back like that. And then you say, well, we ain't taking no salary. Send us a third player that eats up that little $2-3 million. That's simple. Send that player. I'm not going to go back and forth and try to match these. No. Kyrie is the one we want. Russ is what y'all want for the cap space. You don't really care about the other players. Neither do we. But to make the money work, you're going to have to send somebody. And remember I told y'all, Kareem, they're going to send Joe Harris. They're going to want to send Harris. You always want a salary dump. You're not in a situation you can do that, though. It's not like KD. KD, that's who you salary dump.
That's what they should
do. KD deal. Yeah.
I'm glad you put that
KD deal.
That's what, you're smart.
That's the one worthy of a salary
That's
dump.
what they should do. KD try to dump. Because KD isn't, that's what I didn't think about.
He's valuable. With 4 years left on his thing,
that's
KD is valuable. Dump the salary dump in the KD deal, darn it. You don't need it in this deal. You don't need it in this deal at all. So stop it. And I don't think they got anybody else in there. Hey, I got the name. My boy's channel is called Big Sneed.
Type it in.
All right, I'll type it in. Oh, I can't. I ain't on the chat room.
All right, so tell it. Randy got it. Good. Tell it.
All right. Hold on. It's spelled Big, Bigg, Sneed, Sneadd, Reports and Entertainment, or Sneed Reports and Entertainment. And the Sneed is always 3 Ds, emphasizing the Sneed. It's gonna be one or the other. It's gonna be Big Sneed Reports and Entertainment or Sneed Reports and Entertainment. I like Big Sneed because that's what we call him, Big Sneed.
Yo,
I like
J Fashion just subscribed.
Man,
today,
look at there.
and he sent the donation. I really appreciate that, bro.
Appreciate you, J Fashion. Hey man, what you got that? You see it went out?
Huh?
That was on your end, right?
What?
It just went out for a second. I couldn't see myself.
It did?
Yeah, it was scrolling on both of them.
No, I'm hitting up Thomas Bryant. He this post. I'm hitting Thomas Bryant up right now.
On what? Instagram?
No, he just posted a picture of himself 1 minute ago, and I'm hitting him up, telling him like, "Yo, bro, like his agent, somebody not giving the right information."
What did he put out? Where was it on? Twitter,
He's
Instagram?
in the gym. He just on Twitter. He posted a picture on Twitter just now. He's in the gym and he basically just chilling there like in deep thought in the basketball gym. But I'm just explaining to him, like, you make your own decision, but it's giving details. You got opportunity to play next year. You could come back in free agency. You're gonna get all the shine, all the accolades being with the Lakers. You got LeBron there. You know what I mean?
He gonna get the run too.
Huh?
He gonna get the run.
He gonna get a lot of playing time. Exactly.
He gonna be in the rotation.
Exactly.
He changes the Lakers' perspective. They may give more if they got him signed. Now we don't need Miles Turner.
That's what I'm trying to.
Miles, so we got you.
Tell him that.
We got you, bro.
My comment, but he just did it, so my comment would be early, so maybe he get to see it.
He'll read it, yeah.
And he'll read it.
Yeah.
So you can hold it down while I'm texting him. You can
no
talk.
problem. Yeah, we get him. We don't need Miles Turner. We're not as excited about the Indiana deal then. We may do the type of thing where we say, look, we'll give you the pick to just eat Russ' salary and send us back Buddy Hield. You see what I'm saying? With the 23-47, that's $24 million difference. We'll give you a pick to eat that $24 million. Just send us Buddy Hield. You see what I'm saying? Just send us Buddy Hield. There may be another player that they have on there that's making less money that we like that they want to get rid of. You see what I'm saying? I mean, shoot. And Buddy Hield, the problem with him is he got 2 more years left. He's in the same boat as Harris is. But for some odd reason, they like Buddy Hield. I think they believe those guys would produce in the playoffs. But Harris turned a lot of people off when he showed up lame in the playoffs, y'all. I mean, he was getting wide open looks. He couldn't hit nothing. I just don't think that's when you a shooter like that, I wouldn't go by that and say this is how he's going to be. He's going to come up small in the playoffs. I wouldn't say that 100%. He just had a bad series, bad playoff series then. So, and I know I've noticed him to come back the next year. He was putting that ball on the ground a lot more. Harris was. So he can get to the rack. I'm not saying he's a big time shot creator, but I'm saying he started putting that ball when they start running at him, instead of sliding over left to right to still shoot a three, he started going to the rack, bro. And he athletic. Hey, Harris ain't he athletic. He not no low flyer. He get up. Alex Silva. So are the Lakers trying to get Hield and Turner too? No, not two. They said that's the backup deal. They made it public that if the Kyrie don't work, we got a backup plan, and they made it public that that's what we're gonna do. We're going after Buddy Hield, and we're going after Miles Turner from the Pacers. But we know with the Pacers, that's definitely gonna mean you giving up both your picks. But to me, that deal where you get those 2 quality players back that fits 2 needs we got. We got a full-time center that stretches the floor, so that fits well with Darvin Ham's system. This 4 low, 4 down, whatever thing they call it. Then you getting back a shooter and a bucket getter in Buddy Hield, right? Putting him in his rightful position as a starter. We good to go. So the 2 picks is worth Well, one is to me, Hill ain't worth because he's been a off the bench guy, and I don't think he's really worth a first round pick. But you give it for Miles Turner, right? For the option to resign him, and then second pick is because they eating some salary, y'all. Indiana got 31 million. So when you take the 17 that Turner makes and the 23 that Hill makes, that's only $40 million. Russell Westbrook makes 47. So Indiana would have to eat $7 million. You got to give them something for that. So that's why you send the 2 picks to Indiana. They get those 2 first round picks. And honestly, if I'm Indiana, you're not going to protect them either, y'all. There's no way I'm doing that if I'm Indiana. I'm not eating salary and sending you this good young talent. You know what I mean? Because both these guys are under 30. I'm not doing that. And you talking about, well, it needs to be top 3, top 5. Bump that. They need to be unprotected because they need to be valuable to me for me to wait on them. Now, if the picks were quick, I may consider protecting them. You see what I'm saying? Because they're going to be, the Lakers should be good if they're getting all these players. But you fine. If they're going to be good. But 4 years and what you got 2020, 22, and 23. So you talking 4 years and then 6 years from now, I don't know what the Lakers going to be. But if I'm giving this up now, I want unprotected. I would not do a deal without those picks being unprotected if I was Indiana.
So I'll give you guys an update with our text Thomas Bryant. I basically told him, I was like, yo, I did I sent him my YouTube channel, told him I did a video if he want to go in depth of what I talked about, right? But I basically was telling him that Lakers, don't look at the money. You get more money next year. You're going to get the minutes with the Lakers. You're a stretch 5. Damon Jones is more of a traditional 5. You will play the
he can do both
with AD.
He can play 4 or 5. Yeah,
he can play the fourth quarter with AD, and he can get minutes with Damon Jones. Like if AD out, he'll play with Damon Jones. And I also told him, I said, bro, a lot of people on there tell him to go to Celtics too. They're like, yo, go to Celtics. Celtics need you. And I'm telling them the Celtics don't need him. Tatum is playing a lot of 4 this year because Boston got 4 guards that's going to get minutes. 3 definitely getting big minutes. And Brogdon, Marcus Smart, and Derek White. Derek White gets $14 million a year. They're going to play him. They're not going to bench no $14 million player. And you have Peyton Pritchard, who they like a lot, that he's a pace changer. So that means Jaylen Brown going to play a lot of 3. So Jaylen Brown play a lot of 3. Tatum going to play a lot of 4. And so that pushes Al Horford. All Al Horford minutes going to the 5. Him and Robert Williams. And you got Gallinari and the other Williams.
The other
Williams playing the forwards position. Where's you playing at? I said this makes sense of it. I know you see I'm a Laker fan. I text a lot. I said, you see I'm a Laker fan, but I'm just giving you the outlook how things is. Don't chase the money because it could backfire. You played 27 games at the end of the day. Look at Malik Monk. And I referenced Malik Monk, and he got paid this year. Come to the Lakers, sign a contract before it's too late. The Lakers can move on and get somebody else. So don't think that you got time on a minimum deal. So I basically
he didn't respond though, did he?
No, I just did it.
I got you.
Literally just did it. So I don't know if he's gonna respond. He's gonna see it. I'm trying to get my son, because my son has a blue check on Twitter. My son works. He do some type of work with the Sixers, like my son. He works Philadelphia media, not directly with the Sixers, but he has a blue check. So sometimes the blue check, they watch that more so than my. No, he didn't respond, but they will watch that quicker than somebody who don't have a blue check. Because people watch it like a credible. They watch that a little more.
Credible source coming in, yeah.
Exactly. So I just think like you said, we talked about yesterday. I had his agent name too. I want to ask, did you know him? I probably could get it back again today. But his agent, like you said, is not a good advice to even come out and say, I'm not Grant Williams. I'm not rushing for no minimum offer. That mindset, like you said, whoever's agent is, now you being a guy that works with agencies like that, that's something a client you don't want to say because it looked like you're going into it people want their guys. You come into a free agency in the right state of mind. You're going into it more so of the money than more so the fit. Like we talked about earlier, you have to project more longer term. Forget this year. You could get more money this year, but the long term effect. The long term effect, you get paid with Boston. You ride on the bench. What's gonna happen next year? You're gonna be in the same situation next year, looking for a deal. You're gonna be minimum deal. You
Yeah.
sign with the Lakers, you could easily play 25 minutes, and
Your
go ahead.
your exposure is going to be so much greater with the Lakers. Even if you're a guy that's playing 5 to 8 minutes a game, it's going to be greater than a lot of guys that's playing double that time on their team. If they're in a 15, 20-minute rotation, nobody still knows about them. You see what I'm saying? Besides just and you want people around to know because they can create the buzz. A lot of those people can create the buzz. So that's what you want. That's what you want. So yeah, he again, I get what he's saying. Like, hey, if I got to make the minimum, so I ain't in no rush. And part of that though too, Kareem, is people get hurt, especially in training camps, all that kind of stuff, and then things open up and people have to spend the money. So maybe he's sitting there saying, hey, I ain't really in no rush at all because I really don't want to play for a minimum. I've been in this league long enough. People know my talent, regardless of my 27 games played last year. I'm healthy now. You know I'm worth more than that. So I'll wait. And a lot of times it happens because guys get hurt and they have to give up that bread to get somebody in quality. So if he's willing to do that, that's fine. He's willing to do that, that's fine. The Lakers trade 2027, 2029 first round pick for Kyrie himself. The Lakers will still have first round picks in 23, 24, or 25, 26, and 28. Facts. And this is what a lot of people don't realize. The reason why the Lakers want to give up one pick in the Kyrie deal, why they would rather do a one pick type of thing, is because they want their picks open to bundle up with. Now they're not going to tell you this, but they want them picks, 3 picks, to be available to bundle with Anthony Davis if they try to go after KD. Telling you, because think about this: if the Lakers, because they can call up what's the name them and incentivize them to make their pick right now and tell them, look, make your pick, but we want you to make the pick, the 2025 pick. That's the one we want. So if it takes us giving you a second, because that's when they be saying stuff like this, draft and cash considerations down the road. That's why they leave that open like that, y'all. So that they can come back and say, well, we need your decision now instead of July 31st. Well, and we need your decision to be the 25th pick. Well, for me to get that, I need a second rounder. You see what I'm saying? Or I need $2 million. You see what I'm saying? That's how they do it. So the Lakers know they have that with the Pelicans. And the Pelicans picks are about done, y'all. They done ran through. They got great picks though. They got some great guys out of this. All-stars and freaking, max players. It was a haul for Anthony Davis. It was these players, teams got a lot of great players out of the Anthony Davis trade. But they could go to the Pelicans, like say they tell what's the name them, we want you, we give the 2027 pick to Brooklyn, right? Is that the one I wanted to do? 2027, no, 2029. We give them the 2029, right? So then what we do is we tell the Pelicans, unprotected 2029. We tell the Pelicans, here's a second, we need you to make your choice now, and we need you to pick 2025. Why are we doing that? So that now we can offer an earlier pick and get 3 in there. You see what I'm saying? Well, no, we still won't be able to get 3 that way. I did it the other day and it worked out. So maybe it was the 2027. That's what it was. Yes. It was the 2027. Now I don't remember. I know I worked it out to where we could give them 3 picks back. I think it was going to end up being the 2024, the 2026, and the 2028. Yeah. Because if the Pelicans take the 2025, we can give. Yeah, that's what it was. Well, no, the 29, we wouldn't be able to get a 28. I had it worked out the other day. I can't remember now, Kareem, because I'm trying to talk and think.
Nah,
But I had
it's
it
hard to do it.
because you want to do 3. You want
talking.
to give up 3 picks at least. You want to be able to give them 3. But I
Because
know I
KD
had it
getting
in there.
minimum three picks, even with an All-Star coming back.
Yes, yes. I would think you want 3 picks. That would incentivize. You got a superstar now. So I can see the Lakers saying superstar and 2 first-round picks. Like, we'll give you 2024 and we'll give you 20, because the 2022 was given. We can't do 2023. We can't. It's our pick, but we can't put it in a deal.
No.
We can pick the guy and then give him to that team. So the earliest we're going to be able to give away once the Pelicans make their decision is a 2020. Well, nope, we won't, because if we got the 2024, we can't trade it. If we got the Pelicans already have the 2025, we can't trade the 2026 or 2024. Yeah, I had it on. I probably was messed up the other day when I was thinking. I probably forgot some important detail. So, but I know the Lakers are probably trying to maneuver because you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 picks right there, and only one of them belongs to the Pelicans. So you're trying to maneuver to where you can still tell them we give you 3 picks.
What belongs to them? 25, right, or 24? 24.
Say it again.
Which one of them belongs to them? 25 or 24?
We don't know yet. They get a choice. They wanted to hold us up, and they knew by saying that we get the 24 to the 25, that was going to tie up pick 2023, 2024, 2025, and 2026. But that's why 2027 is the only one available.
I'm confused. So how 23 tied? I thought 23 was ours.
We just hold on. We just traded the 2022. It is ours, but we can't trade 2 in a row.
No, we ain't trade 2022.
Yeah, we did. We just gave it up. They just got a lottery pick this year because of us. It was part of the trade.
Yeah,
remember?
That means 23 should be ours, right?
No, it's ours. You're not listening. It's ours, but we cannot trade it. You can only trade them. You can't trade them back-to-back years.
We have to draft it.
We would have to draft and see. You could do that where we agree we will draft whatever player you tell us to draft. So that's that one when they say draft considerations down the road. We could do a deal like that and do the 2023, then do the 2025, and then do 2027. We could do that. But they would have to take, but again, that's what the Pelicans, they knew they wanted the hog title. They wanted the Lakers to not be able to do no major moves. They wanted to make no major moves. Because, see, if they do 2025, guess what? 2023 is a pick swap, see? So 2023, they get the swap. They get the swap if they want to. They won't because we're going to have better record than them.
Yes, it ain't.
Yeah. So, they got us hog-tied. I mean, we have picks, but they wanted to make sure we weren't going to be able to move those picks to get better. And that's what they've been able to accomplish with that 2023 pick swap that Eric Kwan just reminded us about. So that's tied up. So you can't do nothing with 2024 or 2025. So I kind of hope the Pelicans take 2024 so we get the Masters out the way.
That was genius the way they orchestrated it.
It was. They made it clear. Since you're going to get him, we want to make sure you have no flexibility moving forward when it comes to picks. Why you're going to have him? They was clear on their things, and the Lakers wanted them so bad they didn't care. Now, to me, I wonder if Brooklyn's going to do that. I wonder if Brooklyn's going to tell people, look, he getting 4 years. KD, only had a year left.
Yeah, AD had a year.
He had 1 year left. KD got 4. He got 4 years left. And look how many. Let me tell y'all, listen. They got Brandon Ingram, all-star, number 2 pick. Lonzo Ball, $80 million man, number 2 pick. They gave up the number 4 pick.
Josh Hart.
No. They gave up the number 4 pick in that draft, who turned into.
No, but I said we gave him. We got Josh Hart too. We gave him.
Yeah, we gave him Josh Hart.
Josh Hart got what? $30 million.
28. He's the 28th pick. Yeah, he got $30 million.
I ain't saying his pick what he was. I'm talking about productive of
his contract, $30 million. Yeah. So you gave up Ingram, Ball, Josh Hart. That 4 pick that year, I think that pick turned into.
It turned into
with Cleveland.
Andre
with Cleveland.
No,
that was the next year.
No, DeAndre Hunter.
That was the next year.
Elder.
No, you're not listening.
DeAndre Hunter, man.
Listen, Listen,
And Darius
you
Garland
ain't
got
listen.
drafted after that. The next pick.
No, hold on. Time out. Garland got drafted before him, bro.
Nah,
Because
Garland
Garland,
got
hold
drafted
on.
fifth.
Listen, Garland just signed an extension.
Yeah,
Hunter
and
ain't eligible.
Hunter
Hunter's
is
not eligible for
eligible.
an extension. No, he's not. He is not eligible for an extension yet. I'll go back and verify with y'all, but I'm
And if
positive.
somebody
Garland, somebody do it. Garland was picked the
Hunter
year
was
before.
4 and Garland was 5, but the Lakers going to
I
draft
think
Hunter if they
I,
didn't get the
I
trade.
think you got them. I think you got them mixed up. I really do. You got the years because Garland came before.
Nah, Hunter and Garland in the same draft.
They was not. They both the number 4 pick. How they in the same draft?
No, Garland was 5.
Hunter was the number 4 pick.
Hunter was 4.
Garland was 4 and Hunter was 4. They was in 2 different drafts.
Nah, they're in the same draft.
Man, let me get my phone and pick this and show you. You off, bro. You are totally off. You are 100% off. I know you are.
Look at your boy Eric. Look what Eric said. 5, same
Hunter,
draft.
What was Garland picked then in the draft?
Garland was 5. The Lakers going to draft Hunter if they're going. Draft Garland if they're going to keep him, because Garland's a clutch client.
It doesn't. Hold on, time out. It doesn't make sense because both of them were involved in the Anthony Davis. Wasn't in the same draft. So you saying Garland was not involved in the Anthony Davis trade?
No, the Lakers going to keep. If there was no Davis trade, the Lakers going to draft Garland, not Hunter. But New Orleans the Lakers drafted Hunter for New Orleans.
I'm gonna look it up because I don't. Somebody has to show me real proof. I ain't go. I gotta see it. I don't believe that because I thought they both was in there.
Nah.
I'm gonna pull it up. What draft was that then? Garland was the 5th pick, big dog. Okay.
So Garland was 5th.
They were in the same draft though.
Why the hell was 4?
Hey, hold on, let me ask you a question then. Hold on. Sidetrack. Why the hell Atlanta ain't extended her old boy yet then? What the hell wrong with them?
They said they're gonna do it.
What draft was that, y'all?
2019.
I'm gonna look.
It was 2019 draft. Hunter.
The
Lakers. If the Lakers plan was if they was going to keep if AD deal didn't go down.
I see. Yeah, I see.
If AD deal didn't go down, they was going to keep Garland. Yep. They was going to pick
our pick,
and
then it was our pick, and then what's the name? Them traded it.
They traded
to the Hawks.
Exactly.
Pelicans traded it to the Hawks. Yeah, and Garland went after that. Okay, cool. Appreciate y'all. I was wrong, but the confusion came because I remember Garland was tied to the Lakers. I thought he was part of it.
The Lakers going to draft him and pay him to back up with Lonzo if New Orleans didn't take the deal.
So think about this though. So you got. Let's run through the people you still got. You got
Ingram,
All-Star in Ingram, $80 million guy in Lonzo, $30 million guy in Hart. You got Hunter, who's going to be a max extension. That's what you're going to get out of him.
Or Garland, whoever choice it was. Garland or All-Star.
Yeah, either one of those guys. But I say Hunter because that's what it actually ended up being. Yeah, Hunter was actually a part of the trade. Garland wasn't. So Hunter is the guy I'm talking about. So you got Ingram, Ball, Hart, Hunter. We gave up more players than that too, didn't we? Because that's 16. It was more players involved. Who else went?
I think that might have been
because those two only add up to 16 million. They both was making $8 million. Lonzo and old boy, and old boy was only making 2. So the numbers don't match. There was another player involved in that trade. Somebody looked that up. There had to be another player on the Lakers side involved. Because Anthony Davis was making like high 20s.
Yeah, he's making 27 million.
Yeah, so that don't match because old boy was only making 2. So that's only 18 million. There's another player involved that the Lakers gave.
And the draft pick was
the draft pick slot 4. My bad. It was that current year. So that represented $6 million, if I'm not mistaken. Because I think that's what that player made that time was $6 million. That's right. Okay, that makes sense now. That makes sense. They gave the current draft pick for $6 million.
Ingram made 7. Ingram and Lonzo was $7 million a piece.
Yep. No, they were $8 million. They were making $8 million bucks. I remember that. They were $16 million between the two, and so. But you got all of that. Then what was the guy they got this year? Remember, we what was the number 8 pick in the draft this year? That was the Lakers pick.
Yeah, at the 8th.
Whoever that was in this year's draft. you got the 8th pick in this year's draft,
Yeah.
and you got all that. Like last year, though, who was last year? What happened with last year?
The Lakers traded the pick for Washington for Russ.
That's right.
Isaiah Washington.
That's right.
Daniel Dyson. This is what they drafted this year. Daniel Dyson with the Lakers pick.
Yeah, Dyson Daniels. Yep.
Yeah, Dyson Daniels.
So, you got Dyson Daniels, Hart, Ball, Ingram, and Hunter. Plus, they still gonna get. Well, you can't count, like, to me, the pick swap, unless they swap, because it's an option for the swap. But if the Lakers are better, they're not gonna do it because they'll be picking the worst pick.
24 or 25.
That's the one. The 24 or 25 is the last one that gets added to this. You got a haul for Anthony Davis.
That's a haul for Anthony Davis.
Hold on. You literally got 4 top 8 picks for Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
And don't know about this. Hey, bless you, blood. You all right? Oh, okay. Y'all should have stopped by. What's it? We not in. You didn't even notice that, did you, Kareem?
What?
We just went out again.
We did?
Yeah, we went out. I think every time you send something, we go out. You sending a message, ain't
you? Yeah, I'm on. Yeah.
Every time you looking down, sending a message, it makes us go out. It starts to spin. Pelicans got Jackson Hayes. That wasn't in the. He was just their draft pick, right? That wasn't part of the Laker pick.
No, it was, because what happened? They traded instead of 4, they did like and they moved back and did two picks.
They did a swap.
They did a swap. Kill Alexander. No, they traded the 4th pick for 8 and what else?
I got you. That pick that they sent to the Hunter pick that turned into Jackson Hayes and somebody else.
And to kill Alexander.
Okay, so we need to take Hunter out, man. We need to take Hunter out and put Jackson Hayes and Nikhil Alexander then.
No, but I'm just saying.
You can't put all 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Jackson, I like Jackson Hayes. And I like Nikhil Alexander too. I like him both.
Alexander, nice. He played Utah. He's good. Yeah.
So they gave up the 4th pick to get 2 picks. They traded it for 8 and 17. Okay. So yeah. I ain't mad. It's been a haul for Anthony Davis, bro. So I'm gonna be very interested to see what they give for Durant. I'm gonna be interested to see what they give for Durant. So, all right, I'm about to tap out, man. I missed dinner with the fam.
Yeah, me too.
2.5 hours is close.
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock.
Yep.
Barbecue time.
I'm sure if something come on tonight, you coming back if something is dropped tonight.
Something pop off, we be back tonight. I open up for the panels. That's why the goal was for me to do it, but they got this for the 4th pick.
Oh, they got 3. They got 8, 17, and a 35th pick. Who was the 35th pick that year?
They had somebody good. I'm pretty sure 35.
Now that's second rounder, but that's like a first round pick.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
That was the 2019 draft. That was 2019.
Yeah, 2019 draft.
So the 8th pick in that draft was Jackson Hayes. The 17th pick was Nikhil Alexander. The 35th pick, no, he ain't even in the league.
Who that?
Marcos Lazada Silva.
Wow. They didn't. They probably just. Yeah, they wasted time.
Let me click on him and see where he's at now.
Who got picked after that? 35.
Let me go back. 36 was the Hornets. Cody Martin.
Wow.
Was Herb Jones a part of the AD trade too?
Oh, yeah, we gave 2nd round pick too. Yeah. I think he's right.
What draft was Herb? Herb Jones was in last year's draft, right?
Yeah, I think
It'll show me here. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I think the Lakers
So what? That was 2021 draft pick?
Yeah. Herb Jones was 2nd round pick last year. I think he went 35 last year.
Let's see.
I think
Herb Jones. But I didn't know that. Why did that come from the Lakers?
No, the 35 he talking about was for this year draft. Remember, not the year that foreign dude you just said. That
Yes.
35 was the Lakers draft. Come on, Lakers had a lot of second round. Lakers always had a lot of second round picks. I think they had.
Yeah, but that this year we bought that pick. Remember?
No, that's this year. But Herb Jones was last year 35.
I see what you. Yeah,
They
35. Though they didn't hold on. The Pelicans didn't. That was their pick. That didn't come from the Lakers because it would show me on here that it was a trade from the. It was just the Pelicans pick. It didn't come from the Lakers. Herb Jones did not come from the Lakers.
I
It was
don't
just
know.
because even if I'm looking at it, if it's a traded pick, it will tell me Pelicans pick, but they got it from whoever they got it from. You know, and they would say the whole thing, like say the Lakers got that pick from, you know, the Kings. It would say via LA via the Kings. It would tell you the whole thing. And I'm looking at it. Herb Jones was just their pick, so he was not a part of that deal, y'all. He was not a part of that deal. Traded from the Blazers. I'm looking at all these second round picks officially traded. Like Boston, they took Grizzlies took BJ Boston, right, at 51. But that trade came from the Clippers via the Pelicans. It was the Clippers' original pick sent to the Pelicans, and they sent it to the Grizzlies. Yeah, but Herb Jones is just their pick. That was just their second round pick for that year. So he was not a part of it. I'm looking here. I'm not seeing. I didn't think we gave the Grizzlies second round pick. I don't remember that. I mean, what's the name of them second round picks? I don't remember that. We gave them so many firsts. What the hell we give them seconds for? I don't remember. I thought they gave us seconds. I thought they sent second round picks back to us.
Oh, I remember seeing Anthony Davis' name by itself. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I'm looking at all these here, and none of them are tied. In last year's draft,
not them, but Anthony Davis.
Yeah, they're not. Now, last year, the Lakers pick was 22nd. We drafted Isaiah Jackson, and we traded to the Pacers. But that pick came via the Wizards. So that really was a Wizard-Pacer trade. You see what I'm saying? We did the draft. We did it. We drafted him, officially traded to the Pacers via the Wizards. So it was one of those things where we couldn't give him the pick. We had to pick the guy and then trade him to him. So that's what we did. We picked it for the Wizards and they traded him to the Pacers. That was a good deal. But that was for Russ, though. That was for Russ. So, man, that's a lot for Russ because Isaiah Jackson, good player, bro.
Yeah.
He's a good player. Trade Hornets, Lakers, because that's how I can see. I wish this thing would let me just go back, like, without having to retype it all in there. Because that 2020 draft is big, too. $2020. Because that was the year we got him, right?
Mm-hmm. Who got who? AD?
Yeah.
No, we got 18 AD and 19.
And that's sad. It's easier to go all the way out than N.B.A. draft. And they'll give you the whole 60 and tell you. So let's see where the Lakers was in 2020. We drafted, man, wow. Jaden McDaniels was part of this deal.
Wow.
That year, we took Jaden McDaniels, 28, traded to the Timberwolves after first being dealt to the Thunder. But the Lakers did the official pick. So
Wow.
what was that for? It's not. I don't know why we owed the Timberwolves a pick or to the Thunder. Why do we owe the Thunder a pick? Oh, I remember. You remember? You don't remember?
Nah.
Schroeder.
Oh yeah, you're right. Dennis Schroeder. Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
Dennis Schroeder's
Yeah.
pick.
Yeah.
Wow, the Lakers done lost some players, man. Golly gee. That was for Schroeder. Yep.
Yep. I
That
remember.
was for
Yeah.
Schroeder. And see, that's what the Lakers will be able to do with them next year because we get our draft pick next year. So we would tell them, well, we'll pick for you then we can give you 2025, 2027. Actually, that don't hinder you because that's not an actual trade. You're making the pick. So you don't have to go 2 years apart from that. We could do the 2023 pick, and then if boy and them take the 2024, we'll be able to move. Oh, that's what it was. I got it. That's what I was thinking. If we make them take that 2024, right? Then I was looking at it as we could do the 2023, we could do the 2027 and the 2029. We could literally trade them the 2029 and the 2027 and pick for them the 2023 pick. Yep, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. Man, it's been a lot of great names attached to these trades, man. A lot of good young players. And we got 3 second-round picks from Washington in the Russ deal. Where they at?
We get it 23. I think 23 and 24. I think 24 we got 2 second-round picks, and 23 got the next one.
So they're a ways off then, huh? Yeah, we had nothing second round that year. Damn. Yeah, they really took our picks, bro. They was not playing. Them bookers said, you getting AD, we crippling y'all.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the Lakers too, though. I want to see what the Nets do. Because the team, you got that for AD. What you finna get for?
Well, 4 years left. Because the Lakers could have just waited for the cap space next year. They went all in.
Yeah. And see, the Lakers learned, Kareem, because remember the mistake they made when they had Ingram, and they didn't want to give up Ingram in the second pick for Paul George. Remember, that's all what's the name was asking for.
I'm glad we didn't do that. That's a lot for Paul George, and we end up getting AD. I like AD better than Paul George.
I do, but that would have changed the fate of stuff because we probably wouldn't have got LeBron, and we probably would end up just getting Kawhi.
Yeah.
Well, but I'm saying they learned from that, saying, man, we screwed up because really Paul George is worth that in their eyes. He's worth that. At that time and all that where he was at, Ingram was nothing at that time. Really, he was promising, but he wasn't no all-star or nothing like that. And then they would have probably picked somebody different than Lonzo Ball with that second pick. You see what I'm saying? They wanted Ingram and the second pick before we did it, and they didn't think that was worth for Paul George. And that's what made Paul mad. Like, what? Y'all don't think I'm worth these 2 picks? Are you serious?
That's 2 number 2 picks. He had his problems in the playoffs for me.
All I'm gonna say is this: at that time, who had the greater resume, him or Anthony Davis? Anthony Davis had never been to no conference championships. Paul George had, and he had been the best player in some of those. Paul George had a resume, bro. I didn't give it to him. I'm not a big fan of Paul George.
Yeah, but Anthony Davis, we saw defensively what he was, and Anthony Davis 3 or 4 years younger than Paul George.
Man, hey, I'm just saying. At that time, think about that. That was 4 years ago. So how old was both of them then? 25 and 27? Come on, bro.
Nah, Anthony Davis like 3 or 4 years younger.
Paul George is not 31, 32.
That's Paul
He's
George.
Not that old.
Yes, he is.
He's 30 what?
32. Paul George 32 right now.
Let me pull it up.
Paul George is 32.
I did not think he was that old.
Paul George is 32.
Yeah, because Davis going to be 30 this year, 29, 30 or
nah,
something like that.
Davis not going to be 30 this year. Davis' birthday in February.
So he just turned 29?
Yeah. Paul George 32.
Yeah, he just turned it. May 2nd. Kyrie 30, Kawhi 31.
Yeah, Kyrie
Man,
just turned 30.
Reggie Jackson 32.
Yeah.
Man.
Time be flying. Yeah, AD birthday March, yeah.
Wow, Westbrook about to be 34 when the season starts.
He said Jeanie subtweeted LeBron. What LeBron said for the subtweet? SM, what LeBron said? He said Jeanie just subtweeted LeBron.
I'm not on Twitter either, y'all, so I can't get the tweet stuff. I'm not on Twitter, whatever you call it. Twitter. I ain't on that.
SM, what
Y'all making me a plate?
Before we leave,
yeah, I'm ready.
SM, what did she say? They said Jeanie subtweeted LeBron.
Hey, that was a shot at everybody that's got all this extra stuff. Because that's one thing about Kobe. He kept that stuff separate. All his shoe, all that none of that ever interfered with basketball. None of that ever was part of why he made decisions on the court. And that's what she's saying. We need people committed. We need somebody committed. That's what I got from that tweet. I wish we were in the days where everybody just was committed to basketball and wanted to play and deal with it. You know, and then she's like, hey, she said everybody, retweet, come on back with it. And I heard she had 50 million responses or something like that. 50,000 responses. I'm like,
what happened? Like, he's so slow with the thing. What happened? You said she subtweeted what?
What's a subtweet? I don't even know what that is.
What's somebody?
They saying that what Jeanie posted last night is a shot at LeBron because LeBron wants Kyrie, but Lakers may not want to make the trade given future assets.
I ain't read that into that like that.
That's what people, and I did hear how people were thinking that it's a shot at LeBron. I'm like, whatever.
I don't think so.
I think it's a shot at all of them that they ain't committed. Only way it's a shot at you if you ain't 100% committed to basketball. And that's what she got from Kobe Bryant. That's what she got. So, hey, I tell you this. Another person that they say is 100% committed is KD. They say KD all about basketball, y'all. He'll get in basketball, but he about basketball. He a gym rat. All he care about is playing ball and winning. That's it.
Have you ever, when you see KD anywhere, have you ever seen him with jewelry or be fly with big name, expensive clothes like Gucci? I've never seen him like that. Every time you see him, he got basketball gear on, sweatpants, shorts. You know what I mean? I never see KD like dressed up. But all he want to do is
accepting his awards. That's the only time when he accepting MVPs and all that. He'll put a suit on in. Yeah, they'll put a suit on in. All right, Kareem, we shutting it down, bro?
Yeah, we shutting it down. We did almost 3 hours. Appreciate you guys, man.
Salute, my brothers. Thanks for all the people that subscribed today. Thank you very much.
All the new subscribers, thank you. And when we go out, hit the like button to subscribe.
Yeah.
And if y'all want, y'all can always hit the Cash App on the way out. I will shout you out, do a video, and give you shout outs. If you hit the Cash App.
Salute.
And Randy, appreciate you, bro.